you just want to torture me.
Sometimes I just want to what?
I think you just want to torture me.
Well, I didn't know what we're going first for. I assumed it was like, coming up with some piece of the story that we all then have to tie ourselves into.
Well, yeah, that's how you play D&D, right? uh,
I thought this might have been part of the Winds of Fate.
it is. All right, so we do start with uh Luvinia Nate making her way onto the uh stone archways of the crap. Hold on. This place has a name. The Archway
I know, it's so
Commons.
pretty.
So, walking up the steps of the Archway Commons, you can see the different stone structures floating and that have been enchanted. You can see that there are the carvings of the 5 elder dragons kind of moving and shifting around, that seem to have been enchanted by the students from the Prismari College to shoot different spouts of colors out of their mouths and things like that. Um, what does your character look like, Summer?
So, she is a human. She has like chin length red hair that's just kind of everywhere. Um, she is she usually dresses in like looser clothing, kind of for freer movement. However, when she does don armor, she doesn't skimp out on that. um, she just like she doesn't always like watch where she's going. She's always so enamored by everything around her. I'm not good at character descriptions.
Oh, so she's just kind of looking like around in amazement at everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So your acceptance letter did state that you need to report to the Biblioplex Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation. Uh, do you plan on going straight there, or do you have other plans?
Um, she's gonna look around just a little bit, just kind of like because there's just so much to look at.
Oh yeah. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Uh, no, not really. She's just kind of admiring like all like the architecture and all that fun junk.
All right, make me a perception check, please.
Okay. 8. Off to a great start.
I mean, yeah, like there's a lot of stuff going on. You have no idea how any of it works yet, but you will. But right now, it's just kind of like it's one of those moments of just taking in the majesty of something that is truly awe-inspiring. Um, as you do that, you do notice that there is somebody nearby uh who is very similarly awed by kind of what is going on. You see a short, I'm assuming that Meepo is short. Ryan, go ahead and tell us about what Meepo looks like.
So he's about 3 feet tall, and he's garbed in this loose robe, what was probably like a children's costume to make him look like that stars and moon wizard with that large rimmed hat. And he's got a large spell book strapped onto his back, and just pockets upon pockets of just stuff littering every belt pouch and sack and little nook and cranny he's got. He's just got pockets full of things. little bips and bobs and leaves from that tree, a couple of sticks that he found over there, this patch of grass that he ripped up from the garden over there, a couple of trimmings from the hedge maze, just a little bit of everything that he's discovered thus far. Like he's trying to slip a little bit of that fountain water into one of his drink pouches. This he he is just overwhelmed by all of his senses at just the sheer immensity of this place. He's a small town folk in the big city.
But yeah, so Lavinia, you notice this little kobold that is just like looking around in as much amazement as you are.
She'll go up to him. Figures that if he's looking as like amazed as she is, he obviously has to be new, like she is. So why not make friends while she's ahead? uh, so she'll head over. She's not even like she's barely 5 feet within him. Already hand out for a handshake. Um, Hi. Are you new as well? Hi, I'm Lavinia. Hi.
Oh, hello there. And he brushes himself off a little bit, tucks away a couple more twigs into one of his pockets, scrapes off some crumbs of whatever he was eating earlier, and stretches out his little three-clawed hand to meet your own. My friends call me Meepo. Nice to meet you, Lavinia. Yes, just arrived here myself a short while ago. I was looking for some sort of a registrar's office, I suppose.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go to what was it called again? The Biblio? Bib
The
the what?
Biblioplex.
Oh, okay. The Biblioplex, but I'm not sure where it is. I'm sure it should be very easy to find. I was just looking because everything is just so wow.
Uh,
Well, we'll just look for the biblio-shaped building.
as you say this, there's a girl that approaches you both, and she looks like this. And she pushes up her glasses and she points to the large domed building there in front of you, and she says, if the biblioplex is the destination that you seek, you must just continue on forward, and you will run into it. It's the large domed building there.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. She like adjusts her glasses. My name is Lorene.
My friends call me Meepo. Lorraine, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. My name is Lavinia. And once again, she will hold her hand out for a handshake.
Oh, you're a. What, okay. She reaches out and she shakes your hand, and she says, "Nice to meet you. You're very friendly."
I mean, why where else are you going to get if you don't have any allies, right?
I suppose that's very shrewd and true.
Plus, if you're good enough friends, maybe when they die, they'll give they might give me their bones so I can research them.
Oh, are you a collector?
I mean, I wouldn't say a collector. I mean, I don't have any bones with me. An awful shame, really. But one day, maybe.
Well, I've got a couple of chicken bones left over from supper, but if you need any, just let me know and I'd be happy to help out.
I'll offer. However, avian bones, not very interesting, unfortunately. Very simple.
Oh, no, these were just chickens.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. Good luck. And she kind of just walks away. As she kind of leaves, you see behind her, Well, Ben, go ahead and describe to us what your character looks like.
You see a young man. He's very pale. Uh, he's wearing dark black clothing. He's got like almost thigh-high wading boots that look like they're stained with just mud and moss and ick. And he comes walking over to you. He says, excuse me, I wasn't really trying to overhear, but did you say that you're interested in the collection of bones?
Well, yes, bones, maybe like hair. You could use hair for a lot of things. Really anything that you could use, reuse. Everything could be reused, really.
Unless you've got avians. Those ones aren't good, from what I've
No,
heard.
no, no, no. They are good. Their feathers are good.
That means you're here for Winterbloom, or Witherbloom, excuse me.
I mean, that's what I hope for, but you don't always get what you hope for.
Yes, but you never get anything if you don't know what you want.
Well, sure you do. There are times where I don't know what I want for lunch, and yet I still get food.
Yes, I meant more if you don't know what you're striving for, you won't get there. Hi, I'm Alistair, Alistair Crawley. I also wish to join the College of Witherbloom. I will get it right one of these days.
I find that if you use ink to write things that you want to remember, like on your hand, on your arm, yeah, even on your shoes, super easy to remember then.
Yes, clearly I can see you made some notes for yourself there. I prefer to use paper and my book.
Paper gets lost so easily, though. It's a lot harder to lose your skin.
Not in my experience. Most things I find have lost quite a bit of their skin, actually.
Well, maybe you just need some larger sleeves like these. And Meepo's gonna just kind of roll up his sleeve, and you can see a couple of arcane tattoos that he's got, where it's just like kind of like how to cast his own spells written out for a couple of them on his own wrist, like a little crib sheet.
How to cast spells for kobolds.
Like the mage
Kobold
hand
casting
cantrip.
101.
The somatic components, like how the hands are supposed to be shaped for the casting of that spell.
Oh my god, if he doesn't have like a pictograph or something, like one of those flip books that shows you how to do spells, I don't like it.
That's probably the book on his back.
It's a picture book.
It's a pop-up book.
The spell book has one spell in it. It's one flip book.
But did she give you directions? Do you know where we're supposed to be going?
It's just a big dome building right over there. And she'll point over where I'm guessing the dome building is. Now that I look at it, I suppose that was very obvious. It looks big and important.
Well, around here everything looks big and important. But shall we? And again, I wasn't really trying to overhear, but as you were having that conversation, I would definitely be interested should the worst befall either of you. I would be happy to take a look at your bones and see what we could make of them.
That would be most comforting. Thank you, Alistair.
Of course. I would offer my own in return, but I don't know that you'll be able to take them.
Of course not. I'll let Lavinia have those. She's all out of bones.
Yes. Lavinia, is it?
Yes, sorry. Yes, Lavinia, hi.
And I didn't catch your name either.
Oh, well, you should call me Meepo, friend.
Meepo. Right. Meepo. Lavinia. Right. Okay. I'll try to remember those. Shall we?
Shall we away?
And he starts walking towards the big building.
Meepo skips behind in kind of a zigzag pattern, checking out some of the little placards placed in some of the park's locations.
As Lavinia's walking, she's writing their names down, like on the back of her hand.
All right. Now, I make apologies for this next map because, one, it's huge, and two, the grid, I couldn't get it to line up for the life of me. So hit Alt.
It's background art. You don't need a grid.
Hit Alt when you put yourself in the right square. All right, so I'm gonna move you guys over here. So I also apologize for being fucking massive. I will drag you down here.
Okay, there it is.
Yep, I apologize for it being fucking massive, but this is the map that Wizards gave me to work with. This is to scale.
It's not super huge.
It's not Ryan size, but it's big.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not fucking Oracle huge.
God, I hated that map. Don't remind me of that shit. Oh god.
That was also provided by Wizards.
Out of curiosity, Ryan, what were the dimensions that you had for that Roll20?
That was one of the bigger ones.
Oh, okay.
I think I've had some pretty big maps for you guys on the Pirates campaign.
Yeah, but we ran out of it. That was a big map. I hated that maze. I hate you. Yeah.
That was also a Wizards map.
I do not regret stabbing that vampire.
But he liked blood.
No! Dead!
I love how that voice is PTSD for people. It's awesome.
Fucking hate that guy. Fucking Chad. Die. Speaking of Chads, as the three of you near the entrance of the Biblioplex, you hear a rather loud argument between a dwarf and what appears to be a teacher that is standing on the front steps, just trying to help out. Lucas, could you describe your character for us, please?
Yeah, this fiery dwarf is he stands at around 4'7", 150 pounds. He is wearing, for all intents and purposes, biker's leathers. Nice black leather boots that go up to his knees. He has a nice fancy printed shirt on underneath his leathers. He has a lute strapped across his back. He enjoys playing cards, and he enjoys drinking and smoking his cigars. And his face is relatively weathered and worn.
And Cask is currently being calmed down by Professor Sharpbeak, who is I guess I could just show you Professor Sharpbeak.
Is it Shark or Sharp?
Sharp.
How original.
Sharkbeak would have been cool.
Sharpbeak.
Ruhaha.
Oh, I need to do this. Now can you see their name?
Yes.
Yes.
But she is comforting Cask and saying, it's okay. I spoke to the dean, and Augusta has agreed that we will honor your winnings from your gambling and honor your scholarship and acceptance into the university. Are you happy?
That is all that I was looking for. Thank you so much, Professor.
Okay, no more breaking things, please. And she's gonna
Fair enough.
tug on her robes and turn around and head back inside the Biblioplex.
I swear, you break one chair and everyone starts freaking out. Okay, maybe it was a couple chairs, but it don't matter.
Alistair is definitely just going to avoid this guy. He seems like more trouble than he's worth.
Well, it sounds like those chairs sure had it coming, friend.
I like the way you think. They did have it coming, and so did some of those uppity-ups inside there.
Well, hey, I'm not on the upside of nothing. My friends call me Meepo.
Well, Meepo, my friends call me Cask Great Bottom. I have a great bottom, and my name is Cask.
Well, tell you what, Mr. Casca, we're looking for the Biblioplex. The Biblioplex. You think you could give us a hand?
You're looking to start in college, yes?
That's right.
Well, it is right through those doors.
Cask, as you understand it, you are going to need a group for orientation.
And let me lead you the way. Just stick with me, children, stick with me, and I'll make sure that you all get started. And just so you know that we have to form groups up so that way people can get, orientated properly and given all their schedules and all of that stuff. So stick with me and I'll make sure everything gets done.
But wait, how can we be sure that this isn't already a test? What if
You
which
passed?
door we choose makes all the difference?
Okay. It is a very fine point. You have doors 3 behind you, see? Choose one, and your future will be.
As Alistair just walks in the door.
That one seems safe.
I think he chose the right door, Meepo.
So Alistair, as you walk in, majestic marble archways, tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and the infectious energy of hundreds of young adults fill the biblioplex. The grand library at the heart of the university. The sights, sounds, and sparks of magic in the air are wondrous. Your acceptance letter stated that you must report to the biblioplex's Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation. The hall sits at the center of the biblioplex's first floor, and you can already see students gathering there.
Oh, just wonderful. What large gatherings of people, my favorite thing.
You can see here on the first floor of the biblioplex, the ceilings are 50 feet high. There are magical stairs that lead up to the other floors, and there are also things like teleportation circles that lead other places. And yeah, it's filled with students and professors and all sorts of people.
Alistair's just looking for the room he's supposed to be going to and trying to avoid as many people as possible.
What are the rest of you doing?
Meepo's just got his jaw to the floor and he's just making slow circles, taking it all in as he's probably starting to lag behind Alistair, but doing his best to follow. Wow.
How about Luvinia and Cask?
Venia's like in the same boat as Meepo, except she's like excitedly like bouncing like on her feet. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many books. So many books. I don't have enough skin for all of this. Oh, people make paper out of skin. She starts muttering to herself about how like skin is a perfect resource for writing things down. Why use only paper when there's so many other possibilities?
Oh, that's cool.
Alistair like looks back and sees that they're falling behind, and he does a little motion with his hand, and there's a mage hand that like grabs Lavinia's shoulder and starts like pulling her in his direction. Ah, Lavinia, I think we should be going this way, please.
She she stops like her rambling. She's like, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. There's so much to look at.
Alistair, do you see how high that ceiling is?
I see how easily distracted Meepo gets, and from his back, he's gonna hold his hand out and have an ever-changing illusion that just different magical effects, like small sparkles or a gust of wind, and it's just constantly changing every 6 seconds because he'll just keep using prestidigitation and just keep casting something so that way he'll follow us. Come on, Meepo, we have orientation to get to.
You gotta show me how you did that one.
I will, as long as you. Oh wow, that was a weird Southern dwarf. Yes, please. I will. I will show it to you. Don't worry.
I think this must be the room up ahead here.
Yes, up ahead here is indeed the correct room. Passing by, you could see a number of students. Some, Alistair, are very stylish and cool looking. Others, you could peg right away as that dude's a douche, and I don't want to talk to him. But you do, I imagine that Alistair might be interested in a vampire looking goth chick that he passes. Throwing it out there, making some big assumptions, but going on the aesthetic.
He's definitely gonna like notice her and be convinced that there's no way he can talk to her because that's just too awesome.
And she is talking to a dryad.
Fucking dryads. They get off the girls. So Alistair's gonna like slow down and just be watching her, but definitely can't get within like 20 feet of her. That would be too close.
All right. As the four of you enter into the Hall of Oracles, did I take you over to the map?
You did?
Oh yeah.
That's like wow. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be.
50 feet is really high. And an almost sacrosanct sense of calm descends as you step into the Hall of Oracles. Brilliant scholars, says a rich, soothing voice radiating from the hall's central snarl of glowing energy. Your attention, please. As you are now university students, this storied biblioplex will be your second home for research, studies, and even leisure. There is just one task to accomplish before you officially embark on your academic journey: a scavenger hunt. A small parchment materializes in front of each of your characters, and it presents a list of clues, and you will notice that all four of you have the same set of clues. The rules are simple. Each clue on the list will lead you to a different location in the biblioplex. Simply travel to the area each clue references and perform the action the clue suggests. Time is of the essence. You have only until the end of the day to finish your hunt. Solve as many clues as you can, because at each location you may win a prize. Now then, off you go. And let me put your clues in here, because I didn't make a handout. Let me make a handout real quick. Sometimes we miss things. Very obvious things that should have been put together. Sorry. There we go.
It seems as if it's a little cut off. Nope, never mind. I fixed
Yeah.
I had to make it as I had to
Make it
put in a
bigger.
pop
Yeah.
out window.
When you copy and paste something from D&D Beyond, it does that. I don't know why, but I'm happy that I can copy and paste things. So you are all left with this piece of parchment with these clues on there.
I mean, isn't that an ensnarling light right there? You think the first clue's here? At the Hall of Oracles?
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
think it would be. Are we supposed to step into it though? It looks pretty like it's pretty much like something that we're not supposed to step into.
All right, but if we're still scratching our heads over that first one, at the end of the day, let me know, and Meepo will climb up into the fountain.
Alistair is going to like look at his list and then take a look around. And can you like give us back to the big map?
Yes, I can. Whoop. And
Alrighty.
I'll recenter you. I got you. Boop. Let me move your tokens into there, because that's where y'all are at. Alright, there you go.
And while he's looking around, is the pretty goth girl still around?
You see that her and her friend have received lists and seem to be off on their own scavenger hunt.
He tries to look at like which direction she's going.
You see that they're just kind of heading out of the Hall of Oracles, just back towards the south, where you saw them earlier.
I don't know that what we're looking for is going to be in here. Perhaps we head out and take a look around. And he's going to start heading that direction. Again, not exactly following her, but definitely try to keep her in sight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I feel you.
I think I might have an idea, at least for clue number 4. I noticed when we were coming in, well, maybe. No, yeah, that's pretty visible.
Mm-hmm.
Over to the left when we came in, there was like this nice little area with like plants and stuff. Maybe we just kind of look around in there for something. Because clue 4, these leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
You mean the two small gardens, or do you mean the grounds outside?
It's a garden. Well, he did say that everything was inside the biblioplex.
Mm-hmm.
What I thought. Yes, why don't you take the lead?
You will take the lead. There we go. I finally figured out how to do the stupid centering on the tiles.
Oh yeah, if you hold
Okay.
Alt, you can just put your token wherever and it won't align
Yeah,
to the
it
grid.
did that, but it kept like deselecting my token and trying to pull something else up on Chrome.
I guess I can just turn the grid off.
That'll work.
Yes, please.
All right.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
I'm also gonna grab.
Everyone hit
I will be right back.
refresh. All right. Now the grid is off. Is that better?
Yes.
All right. You can just put yourself in the square now, right? Yeah. All right. Look at you go, Meepo.
I'm doing it. I'm walking.
Oh wow, look, Cass put himself on follow. Not a bad introduction so far, right? Are you getting the feel?
Right.
Are you feeling it?
Absolutely.
All right, good. I'm excited. I definitely think this would be a fun place to do like, you know, side adventures when people can't make it. Cuz like
I like this setting.
yeah, because like no matter who's here, right? Like it doesn't matter, right? People could come and go here and it's fine.
Right?
Okay, Summer, you back?
Yes.
Did Ben AFK or is Ben back?
He was BRBing.
Was he BRBing? Did he put that in Discord?
He
He
said
said
it
he
out
was
loud.
grabbing a drink.
Oh, that's right. Durr. I was like, that's why I remember it. Cool. The grid should be off now, Summer. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
Cool. I was just telling Ryan that I was like, this would be a good place to play games like when we need a side adventure to, you know, because people can just come and
Yeah.
go here. You could also make as many fucking characters as you want, you know, because they're just like in a dorm somewhere.
Yeah.
Between this and we can just be like, do we want to go to school or do we want a monster hunt? What are we feeling? Now, see, I knew what kind of NPCs to bring up to Ben. Are there any kind of particular kinds of NPCs I should point out for y'all? Or if there is somebody you want to be like, I want to look at them a little closer, you can just let me know.
I'm digging a lot of the artwork so far.
Yes, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Like, that was one of the things I was like, I have no problem just getting a bunch of magic art, you know? Like, it's like, I'm fine with it. It's a magic setting, you know? Let's go. I'm using magic cards. Almost everything you've seen was on a magic card.
And Magic has like just great art.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Oh, Ben's back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Yeah. The art on the magic cards has always been one of the best things about it. The
1,000.
game has been good or bad, but the art has always been spectacular.
Yes.
All right. The three of you, Cask is on follow. So the three of you make your way to the western side of this building. I have descriptions of things. Where am I? All right. So in this quiet area, students sit on the grass and study among lush foliage. Sometime, um, the members of Witherbloom College typically tend this space. And you can see that there are a few like Witherbloom pledge mages, like they're like taking care of the plants right now. Um, and yeah, that's and you do see. Hold on, I gotta find my NPC here. 1 second. Where's my boy? Or, yep, here he is. You do see one guy in particular that seems to be trying to recruit people to be members of the fantastical horticulture club there in the garden.
I hate to say it, but he looks greasy.
Like a Witherbloom should. I mean, really? Can Lavinia talk about being greasy?
She's not greasy. She's dusty.
Crunchy?
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
But that is what you guys see as you approach this garden.
Okay.
There's
Can
definitely
we
a part
get
of me. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, can we get a closer look at her?
Sure. You pass by her. She just seems to be taking a book off the shelf and examining a book.
Oh, those are clouds behind her. I thought her hair was purple.
She's got
Alright,
a candle in a holster. That's...
Lavinia's gonna roll her sleeves up, and like kind of rub her hands together. All right, let's go dig around in some plants. I guess not dig around.
Yes, excellent.
It says to pat them. I think we should be gentle with the plants. Plants have
We're
feelings.
looking for a free treat.
All right. As you guys enter, go ahead and make me some perception checks.
Perception checks.
Yes.
Oh, I don't have proficiency in that.
Perception.
And therefore I rolled a 6.
7.
15.
Ooh, yeah. OP stats don't matter.
Not when you roll a 2.
Meepo, you notice that there are 3 of the like shrubs in this garden that seem to be moving around.
Definitely want to take a twig off of one of those things. That's got to be useful for a spell component eventually, right?
Maybe you can
Meeple's
use
gonna-
the twig as a spell focus, even.
Right? A new wand. People's gonna just try and like tackle one of these bushes.
Make me an athletics check.
You got it.
And I gotta look up something here.
This is so
Oh.
Meepo.
A 15.
Where are the stats for this? All right, here we go. I guess I need dice. I haven't even broken out my dice yet. All right, here we go.
Could I make a nature check on this?
Oh yeah, go for it. Oh, okay. It rolled a 1. So you ambush and tackle this awakened shrub that begins squealing like a mandrake from Harry Potter.
I got it! I got it! I got the clue!
As
Meepo. It said pat. Pat.
as this large-ish orc-looking guy comes running over to you, Meepo, and like grabs you and pulls you off of the bush. and he says, what do you think you're doing?
Collecting clues. The name's Meepo, friend. What do they call you?
My name is Urs Maktok Grosh. I am a second-year Witherbloom student, and I am the head of the Fantastical Horticulture Club. And it is my job to take care of these plants and not let you tackle them.
Well, certainly, Mr. E, but I'll have you know, we're not the only ones that'll be coming by. He's going to hold up his scratch parchment with all the clues on it. Like, it's clear that these things are in high demand.
It says pat. Give them a gentle pat.
Right.
Like, puts you back down on the ground. And, like, he dusts himself off and looks at the rest of your group. Hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Urs Maktok.
Can you type that out? Because I have no idea what the hell you're saying.
No, that's fine. I can show you his name.
This is Mr. E.
Boom.
Mr. U.
Urs Maktok.
Where's MacTalk? Okay.
I did good. I got that one.
Mr. Uzmaktok. Are these the creatures we're supposed to find?
Well, judging that you got your clue correct, yes.
And did my nature check tell me anything about them?
Yeah, it's an awakened shrub. So these shrubs have some semblance of intelligence, and can like walk around, but it's otherwise like an ordinary shrub.
I believe
Do they have names?
I've heard these called shreves. Is that the right term for them?
That's the slang term for them. Yes.
Oh.
Here we call them awakened shrubs. This is
right.
This is shrub. This is shrubby, and that's shrubdubby.
We call it kindling where I'm from.
Not
But
here.
that's wise, Meepo.
I do not believe I will be inviting you to be part of the campus magic labs.
I don't understand. We were all sharing our knowledge of plants.
You, though, he points at Alistair, you seem to be interested in plants. Would you like to join the Fantastical Horticulture Club?
Stunned into silence.
If someone asked me something, I stepped away for a second.
Oh, you seem to be interested in plants. Would you be interested in joining the Fantastical Horticulture Club?
Why, I'm not sure I want to commit to that just yet. I am certainly interested. Do you have a brochure or something?
I sure do! He, like, hands you a piece of paper. He's very excited. You seem to be the first person that's been interested all day.
And you say you're a Witherbloom student, is that correct?
Yes, second year. Call me
Excellent.
a pledge mage.
And have you enjoyed your studies with Witherbloom? That's the college I hope to join.
Very much so. Right now, I work for the campus magic labs as a specimen preparer.
Specimen preparer?
Yes. And in addition, it lets me run my experiments in peace, and, I also get to operate my club activities from my job as well.
That does sound most delightful. Many members of the club?
Not as many since a few graduated, so that's why I'm here recruiting.
I see. And the gardens, are they, do you grow reagents in them? Or is it merely decorative?
Oh, absolutely. We cultivate any number of new species of plants that might yield new ingredients for potions and spell components and all sorts of things. Here in the book garden, it's mostly, the shrubbies and a few other things, though.
I see. Do you have a separate garden for mosses, fungi, uh, creeping vines?
You see this wicked kind of grin come across his face as you can see lots of his teeth and his tusks and everything, and he goes, "Oh yeah."
Well, I will definitely give this brochure a thorough read. I suspect we'll be talking again.
I don't believe I caught your name.
Oh, forgive me. My name is Alistair Crawley.
Alistair Crawley. Nice to meet you. Urs Mactok.
There's Mactalk.
Yes.
Very good to meet you as well.
Anyways, I should let you get back to your scavenger hunt.
Lavinia, did you not want a brochure? I figured this would be exactly what you're looking for.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there are so many other clubs as well. I'd love to just learn what else there is before, Oh, wait, I could just have a collection of the brochures. Could I have one, please? Do you have carnivorous plants?
Not here, but back on the Witherbloom campus, we got all sorts of stuff. And he hands you a brochure.
I guess we should perhaps take one for Cask as well. I don't think Meepo will need one.
If you want to see stuff like that, come check out Widdershins Hall sometime. It's the center of the Witherbloom campus. You can't miss it.
I believe we will.
And he'll walk away to leave you guys to your scavenger hunt.
I'm to frisk some plants. As if Meepo hasn't already done that.
Meepo, what is your plan?
And just attempt to lightly pet one of these plants to see what happens, if anything different.
Let's see. Yep. So as you begin kind of just gently patting and petting the top of this awakened shrub and kind of be like, I'm sorry. The crown of leaves that it has begins to glisten, and in the branches you see what looks to be like a stuffed animal of sorts.
Like slowly reach in to try and pull it free from the branches.
As you do so, you find I'm going to show you this handout. Show to players. Boop. A cuddly mascot, and I'm going to say that yours is of the art elemental mascot.
Ooh.
Did that show up for you?
Yeah. So kind of a fiery looking antelope thing.
Yeah. Kind of a fiery looking antelope thing.
I think I found it.
Alistair, what color is this flower that you wish to pluck?
I don't know. Whatever color the bush happens to have. It was not flowering when I made it bloom. So
Yeah. So what color are you aiming for?
I'll get to pick. Then we're gonna go for a deep red,
all right.
like crimson verging on black.
Absolutely. You're able to druid craft such a thing and pluck it. As you turn around, you see Meepo holding this little like stuffed blue and orange fiery looking antelope thing.
You
Look what I
you
found.
suspect that we're all to find one of those, or is it just one for the group?
I only saw the one in that bush over there.
It's already like walking away from Meepo.
If you want, I could probably still catch it to feel around for more.
Suppose that we would only need one. Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing a scavenger hunt in a group.
You're almost certainly correct. Yes. Yes. Well, shall we travel to the next location?
Let's do it. Meepo's gonna just tuck this stuffed animal kind of like so it's prominently showing on his person, like around the belt for his backpack. Wearing it like a trophy.
Let's try that room to the north. Looks like might be a gallery of some kind. Perhaps it's a area where alumni commission works?
You're talking about this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys make your way up there, and this crisp-looking room features white walls and columns that stretch from floor to ceiling. Displayed on or within these are art pieces representative of various media. Students from the Prismari College typically tend this space. So you'd see three Prismari pledge mages here just tending the gallery. Just kind of like cleaning and also just like showing people around. A storage area at the back holds supplies and other things like that. And you see, let me find my NPC for this room. 1 second. Just load. Yes. So, and then you see this gentleman in the room as you walk in as well.
Well, Alistair has probably spoken more to people today than he has in quite some time. So he's just going to start going around the room and looking for anything that might indicate a hiding location for a plushie doll.
All right. So when you wander through the gallery, you see a portrait of several older alumni wearing Prismari College robes. When you examine that portrait, you find a plaque that reads, "At Strixhaven, we were all inspired." And below that plaque is a small lever.
Lavinia, Meepo, Brew, Cobble, whatever your name was. I may have found something.
Did you find another stuffed animal?
I don't know yet. And he pulls the lever.
When you pull the lever, a little box pops out of the wall next to you. And as you reach inside, you pull out a little Strixhaven, a little university pennant that has, I'm going to say, Witherbloom on it.
Most interesting. Look at this.
And as you see, as you pull out, you also see there are 3 other pennants in there. 1 other Witherbloom, 1 Prismari, and 1 Lorehold.
Oh, Lorehold. I like the sound of that one.
Then perhaps you should take this one. And he hands it to him.
Thank you, friend.
And he pulls out the second Witherbloom. Lavinia, I imagine this one's for you.
You, and she'll take it. She'll actually examine it first. Apparently, it is bright.
Yes, this magic pennant bears the symbol of Witherbloom. When you wave the pennant, the symbol on it glitters, and the pennant sheds a bright light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10 feet, like a torch.
And something tells me that, like, we didn't, I didn't, like, pick it up and wave it. I just picked it up.
No,
but as soon as I handed
Luvinia
Meepo his.
Luvinia waved it a little and saw the glittering. Meepo's the one who shows us the bright light, for real.
Scooping up everyone left in the drawer. Like, look, this one does it, and this one does it, and this one does it too.
Yes, Meepo, perhaps you'd stop that, bright, quite bright.
Maybe it'll make it easier to find the ensnarling light. You think this is another clue?
I hope not. I really hope not.
I think that these might be for showing appreciation for your current house or whatever.
Right, a free treat for our investment. We're enjoying this nice refreshment.
Don't. I mean, I suppose you could try to eat it. I don't know if it'd be very refreshing, though. Usually refreshing is like a drink. I don't think you can drink that because it's solid. You could certainly try.
Meepo's gonna put one of the pendants in his mouth and just suck on it for a little while. Yeah, no.
Arcane pizza.
I think they're just bright.
So you've guys done clue
Did-
4, and this was clue 2?
Would seem that way.
Yeah. Go
Oh.
down, 3 to go.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, hi. Can I have a moment of your time, really quick?
You can have more than a moment, friend.
Oh, are you hungry? Would you like one?
I don't think those are for eating. It's actually
Right.
magic.
For refreshment. Everything
Can be eaten at least once.
You know, that is very true. In a very adventurous spirit. I'm here recruiting people for the Distinguished Society of Fine Artists. Are any of you artists?
I played music.
What do you mean by art?
Well, like, he points at, like, the paintings on the walls. You know, like, art.
I mean, is that the only kind of art that you guys do? There are many kinds of art.
Oh, no. I'm also a big fan of live-action role-playing. I'm part of the live-action role-playing guild. You know, playing out all sorts of fantastical adventures, and I always like role-playing, like, you know, archers, and he does, like, you know, holds his arms up like a fake, like, you know, bow.
Oh, you love being Archer too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And then I also, you know, love just studying all sorts of, you know, weird you know, things, but I also am you know, a sculptor, but I like to use my magic to kind of sculpt, like, you know, fractal, you know, non-Euclidean you know, statues, you know, like, kind of make the impossible possible. You know what I mean?
How do you make the impossible possible?
With magic. Cataris Damelwar. Nice to meet you.
My friends call me Meepo.
Nice to meet you, Meepo. Are you an artist?
Uh, Meepo doesn't so much make things with his hands. Meepo breaks things more often than makes things.
Well, there are clubs for that. Just not this one. Sorry.
Who breaks all your things?
Well, I think. Let me look. There's the Iron Lifters Society. They like to lift heavy things and throw them and things like that. Or there's always the Mage Tower squad. They if you make one of those teams, I think they need people that break things on occasion. Or even the drama guild. Sometimes the play actors break things. We break things in LARP sometimes. It really just depends where in what context you want to break things.
Well, I suppose I'll have to think about it some more.
Okay.
But no, I don't really consider Meepo much of an artist, no.
Well, if you ever want to find yourself, let me know.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. C.
What club is he recruiting for again? I didn't quite
For
catch
the
it.
Distinguished Society of Fine Artists.
Distinguished.
He does have a flyer if you would like one.
Auster is like actively avoiding this guy.
Luvenia will take a flyer just because she's now determined to
Collect
fly
them
them
all.
all.
She needs to know her options, right?
Exactly. And she's not very interested in this one, but it's colorful paper, and that's all she cares
It
about.
is very beautiful. It is. Compared to the last one, this one's gorgeous. What would you guys like to do next?
Okay.
While you figure that out, I'm gonna go get another drink because I finished this one.
This one about stars, ancient, bright. Well, the part about opening night reminded me when Mr. C was talking about actors on a stage. There's kind of like a stage up over there. Like actors on an opening night. Like stars.
Oh, yes. I've seen that happen around many taverns as well. There's a stage, a stage where you can perform, perhaps, and, open for someone that is actually well known.
So I think our next clue is leading us that way. All clues point north.
All right, I am
What does
back.
it
So,
mean?
where are we headed?
We're going to this little
North.
stage area here.
All right.
We think that has to do something with Stars opening night plays.
All right.
Kesk likes the idea of a stage.
So, this impressive stage.
People don't run so fast.
This impressive stage is used for lectures, for assemblies, and as a gathering place in case of emergencies. Magic steps lead up to the stage from the floor of the library. Members of the Play Actors Drama Guild often use this stage to meet and rehearse when the Rose stage on Silverquill's campus is unavailable. If the characters... who is here? You see... I already have him there. Fucking right. Let's go, Nick. You see these two guys are hanging out by the steps of the stage.
Oh, that thing's got teeth.
Why
And
does he only have his thumb covered?
huh?
Remember that
Oh,
part where
I
we
didn't
said
notice that.
sometimes you could look around and just see the douchebags?
That,
And he only has 3 fingers.
I was trying to tell you that. Yes, you can, because you see him standing next to this guy as well.
Is he
But
also wearing fingerless gloves? Thumb only gloves.
no, he's not.
Only thumbs.
But
No finger, just thumb.
that is who you see over here at the amphitheater.
So,
We're
yeah,
making
this
our way towards the stage itself. If there's not like any production currently going on, to look around on the stage.
Yeah, you were able to climb up there and get up on the stage. And just looking around, it just seems like it's just like a stage that has the curtains open, revealed. Like there's nothing really hidden or anything up here.
Do you think that we just play?
Play what? Remember,
My guess
leaf-
would be music.
I don't have any instruments on me.
I pull out a hand drum for Meepo to bang on. All you have to do is just hit it with the stick.
I can hit things.
and you pulled out a stick from that shrub over there.
The clues are coming together.
Cask is going to pull out his lute and start playing.
All right. Go ahead and make me a performance check with advantage because Meepo's helping you.
Yes, Meepo, my buddy. Ooh, and on Ryan's die, I got a 17. I believe that's a +6 for a 23.
Woo, sheesh. So as you start playing,
I have a song.
yeah. So there, as you start playing, bright floodlights snap on around the stage's perimeter, and a number of lights begin to just kind of illuminate. So like a light illuminates you, Cask, and a light illuminates Meepo, because the two of you are playing.
Meepo, keep that beat. Perfect. And then Cask will start singing. Down in the deep where the dragon used to sleep, glorious gold glimmers in our home of old. Dark as the night where the day has lost its light when the hammer falls. And he sings a dwarven, kind of like a lullaby.
Lucas, take a point of inspiration. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
As you finish, the young man down at the bottom of the steps begins applauding for you, and he approaches your little group, and he says, "Let me find his stuff here." Yes, Sammy, I know.
You liked it too.
He says, that was quite the performance. Thank you for regaling us with it. You wouldn't happen to be interested in joining the Play Actors Drama Guild, would you?
Would I be allowed to attend a different college but be a part of that group?
Absolutely. Our extracurricular activities are open to anyone who wishes to join. While myself, part of the Prismari College, I do wish all to be on the stage.
I am very interested in that. Do you happen to have a brochure or a flyer?
I suppose. And he, like, snaps his fingers and, like, one appears out of thin air and, like, floats over to you.
And Cask puts on imaginary glasses and casts thaumaturgy to change his eye color like he's reading, so his eyes go white. Yes, I like the sound of that. I think it would be fun to converse and act with someone like you.
How about you? And he looks over at Lavinia.
Sorry?
Would you be interested in joining the Play Actors Drama Guild?
I'm not sure. I'm checking out all of my options. However, I would love a flyer. What's your name, by the way? I didn't catch it.
Oh,
I'm Lavinia. Hello.
Lavinia, nice to meet you. My name is Quintilius Antiphinium Minotaur the Third.
Of course it is.
Oh, how wonderful. You have 3 names and you are the 3rd.
Indeed.
I like that trend.
My father has a flair for the dramatic. As he snaps his fingers and a flyer floats over to you.
I have to zoom in to see his name. Hold on.
Yeah.
You will be known as Cam from now on.
I think I can. Let me.
I got it.
I could do this one.
I'll just call him Melon.
It's a little
2,
easier to
3.
see on that.
There we go. He looks like such a douchebag.
He is such a douchebag. I mean, did it come off? I was trying to be douchey.
Oh, you got it.
We also throw wonderful parties if you'd ever like to come.
Oh, sorry. I think she's actually busy that night. We had just set up plans for that evening, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll be seeing you around, Mr. Christilius Siciliphan the Third.
This guy kind of walks up like at the bottom of the stairs and shouts up, and he's just like, "Hey, Quint, we need to get going." And
by all means, go.
And he turns over towards you, Lavinia, and he says, "Hi, nice to meet you, Xanther Bowen. You guys must be new here."
Yeah,
Sorry,
yep,
I'm writing.
they are.
Well, hey, that's awesome. Like, I just love everyone being here. It's great to be back, at school, and I'm so pumped. I'm just ready to see everybody. And yeah, like Quint said, we throw great parties. Y'all are always welcome to come to the party.
Can't say I've ever been to a party, but it sounds fun.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your name?
My name is Lavinia. You said yours was Xanther?
Yeah, Xanther Bowen. Yeah, I mean, we things can get really heated up at our parties, but it's a pretty chill place to come and hang out. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys around.
It was wonderful meeting both of you.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to do my club thing. I am part of the intramural gymnastics
Wow, we
club.
got
If any of you are into like, flipping around and doing crazy stunts, that's what we do.
There's so many club names. Oh no.
There's a lot. What, you thought this was just a one shot? Nah, dog, I'm ready.
No, I'm taking so many notes. Could you remind me what that Quintilius fucker, his thing? I'm gonna ask this a lot. I'm
Play
sorry.
Actors Drama Guild.
He is
Play
part of the Play
Actors
Actors Drama Guild,
Drama Guild.
and Xanther is recruiting for the Intramural Gymnastics Club.
one more time. You cut out the intramural.
Intramural Gymnastics Club.
All right, so who's starting a Google Doc with all these? I actually made a character that is not good at any physical things. So
That's okay.
and he's not insightful either, so
There-
he's not very good at reading people.
There is a good club for you in here, I promise.
I would think that gymnastics would be up Cask's alley for being a bard.
There's-
Wait, that depends on if you have a high dex.
Yeah, there's a show.
I have an okay dex, but I purposely didn't take any. I took social skills instead of my normal. I'm gonna beat my head against things skills.
Well, there's the show band association. You just haven't met anyone that's in that yet.
You know
Well,
what?
we still have-
I'm just enjoying being around people who want to be around people. So let's do something.
Xanther like winks at y'all, and Quint complains as the two of them walk away.
Do you think we did what we were supposed to do here? I have no idea.
No clue. I don't think so.
Is there a reward?
He's looking if there's a reward for
No,
doing what we
you
just
guys
did.
you guys did the thing. You got the lights. Something happened
Oh,
when you did
okay.
the thing.
Okay, so we did the thing.
You did the
We
thing.
good at
Oh,
doing
we were
things today.
acknowledged. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
you were acknowledged. You did the thing.
We're famous now.
I told my father that I would be
So-
famous one day.
3 down, 2 to go.
Yep, we have to do
We just
Something
have to
about
forget
refreshment.
all of our troubles and plights and get refreshed.
Oh, there was a cafe when we walked into the building. At least it looked like it. There were tables and like little couch areas.
Does anybody else see this large blue ball that's in the middle of this place? Is that an ensnaring light?
What Meepo thought, but it seemed like it was too important to just kind of walk into. But I
I'm
mean, it
willing to
really
make
doesn't
that
hurt to try.
sacrifice.
I mean, I suppose it's fine if you just like dip a finger in. That counts, right?
I do have
We
a lot of fingers.
We could
let me
try.
inspire you. I think there's great magic in there. And I'm going to give him Bardic Inspiration.
You think there's big magic in me?
All right, so you guys are going back to the
Pure
Hall
magic.
of Oracles.
Yeah,
And
might as well
Meepo's gonna
cut through there.
touch
Going
the
back to the
butt.
front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you
Oh
guys
no, he's touching
It
the
is a great
butt.
battle.
as you guys are walking in, this hallowed hall is filled with statues of the university's past oracles. At the center of the hall, a pulsing ball of magical energy. The university snarl fills the area with bright light. So, Meepo, what's your plan, buddy?
Just going forward as close as I can to the source of this light, that central pillar thing, and I'm just gonna like touch it at the basin. And if nothing happens, I'll conjure a mage hand to try and like touch the pool
Yeah,
and touch that stream of light coming down, just like slowly touching it all the way up to see if anything happens.
yeah. So, Meepo, as you like reach your hand over like the basin and like touch the actual like pool of like magical power. You feel as you like momentarily like have this like out of body experience almost, where like you can feel yourself like floating away from your body, like your consciousness like floats up, and you feel overwhelmed by the snarl's magical power. I'm gonna have you, because you're a wild magic sorcerer, go ahead and roll me a
No.
wild magic
Roll on the
surge,
table.
please.
I forgot he was a
Yes!
sorcerer.
Specifically, he's a wild magic sorcerer.
Of course, that's the
Ooh,
best kind of
85.
sorcerer.
That's a good one.
85.
All right, let's go to the table.
Take it to the board.
You cast mirror image.
Many meepos.
So
he Meepo cloned.
so Meepo, you come back, and as you kind of like regain your senses, you look around, and there are 3 Meepos standing around you. And as the 4 of you, or the other 3 of you, are looking down, you can see 4 Meepos standing there near the snarl. Ryan, the original Meepo, is, you kind of look down at your hand, and you do discover that you are holding a potion, a red potion in your hand.
Oh, Meepo's having trouble pulling himself back together.
Meepo, you did it. You did it, Meepo. You're magic.
He's just gonna start like swiping, like scooping at his mirror images, trying to pull them back into himself.
Make me an attack roll.
I'll just go for a dagger. Oh no, there's another strike. $17.
What's your dexterity modifier?
13 total. So that's
plus
gonna
1.
hit.
So that hits. Yep. So yeah, as you like strike at one of these duplicates, it disappears.
Ah!
Meepo on Meepo crime.
Meepo can't pull himself back together. But Meepo found this. Gonna hold up and slosh around that red potion.
Keep that one safe, Meepo. It might save your life later.
Trying to like clutch it to his chest and tuck it into an inside pocket, so it's got a little bit of extra cushion.
And you can watch as like the other Meepos are like following your every move, but they don't have the potions to like tuck and stuff like that.
He just starts like trying to step around them, but they're moving at the same time. So the first couple of steps are a little awkward as he keeps trying to walk around his mirror images to rejoin the party.
So 3 Meepos come up and join the party.
So the water kind of, I don't think that's water. It really, I don't really know what I felt. That was strange. It was like I was there, but I wasn't there for just a second. But it seemed to last for a long time. And then when I came back, there were many Meepos.
That sounds like quite the experience. Would you say that it was pleasurable, Meepo?
What if Meepo can't ever pull himself back together? There's 3 parts of Meepo, but never one whole Meepo. I think we need to finish these clues quickly.
Would you like me to try to get rid of this fake Meepo for you?
I don't know. I already got rid of one, but what if I lose all the Meepos?
That's a fair point. You don't want to lose more meepos.
But are they actually meepos? What if they're imposters?
They look like Meepo.
Oh, they sus as fuck.
They move like Meepo.
You know, I'm not sure if Lavinia. Well, she does not know this spell. Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Big surprise, she's not proficient in it.
No,
I
you
didn't take Arcana
you
either.
have no idea what's going on.
Meepo's never seen this many Meepos.
I can't roll on it till second level when I get Jacks of all trades.
Oh, Alice, this is the mirror image spell.
Alistair, thank you.
You believe this is an illusion spell, Alistair?
Meepo, could you hold very still?
I'll try.
And Alistair's going to walk up and just like put his hand through one of the other Meepos.
Make me Ryan, go ahead and roll me a d20.
11.
So with 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher. So you do put your hand through one of the illusions. If it was less than 8, it would be the actual Meepo.
Meepo, I believe this is what some people call mirror image. It is an illusion spell that creates more than one of you. Very handy if you're in a fight and don't want to be hit.
So Meepo's gonna be an illusion now?
No. No, the real Meepo is you. The other Meepos are just illusions.
Where do they go when they're not illusions anymore?
It's just magic. They disappear. It's like this. And he uses prestidigitation to just make a symbol appear on the floor.
It's amazing,
You see,
Meepo.
it's not really there. It's just an illusion.
But I can see it there.
But can you touch it?
Yeah, it's right.
Yes, it's magic.
Meepo's seen a lot of strange things today.
You know what I say is magic? Alcohol. Let's see if they have some at the refreshment stand.
Yeah, sure thing, Cask.
Yep. We'll head to the
Meepos are all
refreshment
following
stand.
you.
All right.
I'd put up my obligatory follow me Meepo illusion. just
feel like
to distract them.
I feel like illusion magic has been ruined for Meepo forever.
It's a disco ball that fits in my hand that just sparkles lights. So that way it draws his attention.
Meepo's currently 2/3 illusion. He's more illusion than Meepo.
Oh my god.
Meepo is having an existential crisis.
I love
3
this.
feet tall.
So as you make your way south, this area, the student cafe seating area, typically holds many students of all studying, eating, chatting, sometimes sleeping, many enjoying food and drinks from the cafe. As you walk into the cafe, one wall of this area is covered with a mural made from a living tree's roots, which move occasionally and make the entire place feel alive. The ceiling is covered in painted leaves, which change colors depending on the season, thanks to a permanent illusion effect. More magic for Meepo. The magic also prompts painted squirrels to run up and down the mural's roots and painted birds to chirp among the leaves. Here you see the cafe's main entrepreneur. Sorry, Roll20 is going a little slow. Give it a sec. There it goes.
It's that big map.
Right? It's Shirley sandwiches.
Subway.
You find Aisla Fitzbottom is working alone. Alistair, you do notice Goth Girl and her friend sitting at one of the tables as you walk into the cafe.
I'm gonna get like the table like across from them and just have a seat.
All right, perfect. Cask, as you walk in, you are greeted by this charmingly perky gnome that seems to be standing on a stool behind this counter, and she says, "Well, hello. How can I help you today? What can I get for you?"
He hands over the Scavenger Hunt list. Yes, we are looking to get the refreshments based on the clue here. And how rude of me. My name is Cask, and your name is?
You're new here. My name's Aisla. I knew I didn't recognize you. You're here doing your scavenger hunt. Well, quite a few people have been in here today, but not many have been willing to, help me with looking for what you need to find. See, yeah, you see, like, if you come around the counter here, everything's not exactly in the right place. But if you could help me, like, restock everything, like the sandwiches and the baked goods from these sacks, then, like, I'll give you, I'll mark you as complete.
I think that we can do that just fine. Alistair, Luvina, I don't think that Meepo should be back here helping restock, but she needs help restocking, and then we are done.
Nobody clumsy, please.
He's not clumsy, he's just destructive.
Oh, then yeah.
It'd be counterintuitive to what you're asking.
No, I want organization, not destruction. Please.
Meepo, go look at the tree.
These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean.
I know what you mean.
Meepo's gonna go and try and pet the dryad.
All right, I think we have. I think we can do this. Yes. Just right around the corner.
Yeah.
Alistair's gonna see Meepo as he's heading over and kind of cringe, but sort of watch what happens.
All right, then we're gonna take this in two pairs. So we're gonna go with inside first. I want to see how you guys do with your task, and then we'll go outside and see what's happening with the drama, or as I have learned from Summer and Rachel, the tea.
Before Lavinia and Cask start their task, can Lavinia show, what is her name? I cannot read that.
It's Aisla Fitzbottom.
Okay.
Yeah, Aisla.
Okay. She's gonna show Aisla the scavenger hunt list and say, we don't need to do anything about this now, but I wanted to do this before we forgot about it.
No, yeah, that you're in the right place. Helping me out is the right thing to do. And I will get you that refreshment, but like, I kind of need some help restocking here, and none of the other kids have really been very helpful today. And
that's just awful.
Your friend said that you two might be able to help me out.
Yes, I love helping. My name's Lavinia. What's your name? I didn't catch it. Sorry.
Aisla Fitzbottom, nice to meet you, Lavinia. You must be new here. I
Yeah.
remember all of the students, so good to meet you. Anytime you want to come in, we got a sandwich of the day. Today's is crunchy frog legs on toast. I also send, coffee and tea, just, 1 copper piece per cup. So lots of kids like to come and hang out here. So I get to know everybody and, all the hot goss and everything.
Awesome. That must be really hard to remember everybody's names. I have to write names down. She's gonna show Aisla the back of her hand that has like Cask, Alistair's, and Meepo's names on it.
Oh, well, your mind is about like my organizational skills as you like look behind the counter and it's very disorganized back there. So to help her out, you do see that there are a couple of modified handy haversacks, and to just restock the cafe, I'm just gonna need a general dexterity checks, or if you guys have a skill that you think would be helpful in this matter, you can let me know.
I was going to say, Lavina, I really like Azila, and I want this to go very well. So I'm going to cast Bless on us.
Nice.
That too.
So we get a D4 to that check.
That is actually really good because I only have a +2 to Dex.
Yeah. If you have a skill that you want to use, you could also throw that out there.
Can't think of any skill that would help here. I'll just do a Dex roll. I'm gonna use my
I was thinking Fantasia with Mickey Mouse, but I can't make anything like that happen.
All right, Dex checks, please, then, with your D4 from Bless.
16.
10.
So Lavinia, you do your job, right? You don't make anything worse, right? You do, you stock the shelves, try to figure out like how the handy haversack works, and then like you're like looking around, right, putting things in the right place. So you're moving kind of slow. Like Cask next to you is just like boom, 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 boom. Like you watch as like he just goes about like he has worked in this shop before, knows where everything goes, and is just absolutely able to help restock the cafe's sandwiches and baked goods.
Yeah, no,
I should have
because
done performance and done the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Na 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 na.
yeah, no, because Cask told her that he liked Aisla. She's being super careful, so she's probably taking a little too much time.
Yeah,
than
just
what is
making him
needed.
look good.
But also, she's not good at organizing things either. So
Also, now that I think about it, we might be cousins. We both have bottoms.
At
nowadays.
first, she was just like going slow, but then she's like, "Wait, this is actually hard. Fuck."
I'm sorry, Lucas, huh? Cousins? Isn't she a halfling?
She's a gnome.
I'm
She's
joking.
a gnome.
I have a great bottom, and she has a Fitz bottom.
It's true. Surnames.
I've got a bottom too.
You hear from outside.
She has wonderful hearing.
She begins applauding and she says, "Oh, well done. You've definitely done much better than I expected. Let's see. You're in lore. Go ahead and roll me a D6, Lucas.
All right.
If you
D6.
would,
You know what? I'm going to
please.
pull out the metal one for this one. Metal failed me. 1.
So she pulls out of her pocket what looks to be a map made of concentric circles that can be rotated around the page, kind of like the map that Jack has in
Oh, yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean,
Up
how
is
it's-
down, and yeah.
how
Oh,
it's
cool.
circular and you can move the slats and stuff like that. She pulls that out of her pocket and she hands it to you and she says, "This is a little trinket that I picked up that I think that you might be interested in."
Oh, yes, yes. This is quite exactly what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Awesome. You also get a drink and a sandwich on the house for your piece of the scavenger hunt. Would you like coffee or tea for your drink?
Oh, let's go with the coffee.
Perfect. And would you like a sandwich? I've got crunchy frog legs.
I would love a sandwich. Yeah, I'll try the crunchy frog legs. Sound magnificent.
How about you, dear? Would you like some?
No sandwich, thank you. I'd like tea. What kind of tea do you have?
Oh, I've got sweet tea. I've got all sorts of other infusions that you could put in there. I also just have your normal, breakfast teas and such. Or I also have some mint teas. I have all sorts. The Witherbloom students really keep me supplied.
Do you perhaps have a chai tea?
Oh, absolutely, darling. Let me get that for you. And she gets you your tea. Meanwhile, outside, Meepo, you walk up, and what is your plan on how to touch this dryad?
After getting scolded for just leaping straight onto the plant, he's going to try and sneak up on this one that's eating lunch or whatever it's doing here at the cafe while it's presumably distracted with whatever's happening at its table to try and pet this bigger awakened shrub to find out what sort of prize this one's hiding.
Yeah, and he is pretty big already, because he also has these branch antlers that are growing up from his head, and you start essentially petting his thigh, and he looks down and he kind of lifts up his arm and then looks under it down at you, and he says, "Can I help you?"
I'm seeing what I glean.
Oh, we had that clue too. I think that's actually over there in the garden.
We already got one of those.
Meepo,
what's hiding
please,
here.
please stop. Please, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what he is, but he's struggling.
Well, I think
Meepo.
he's a kobold.
The most
Yes.
powerful mage in this place. My friends call me Meepo.
Oh, really? Are you planning on joining a mage tower team?
I think so. Whatever that is, we're collecting pamphlets.
I like you. My name is I'm gonna get this one. Melwithorn.
Melwithorn.
Yes, pleasure to meet you. I'm a member of the intramural football club as well. I don't know why I said that. It's kind of a weird kind of piece of information to just volunteer, but you said something about pamphlets, so I threw it out there. This is my friend, Aurora. She just kind of waves at you. She kind of shy.
Yes. My name is Alistair, and as he said, this is Meepo. It's nice to meet you, Aurora. Was it? And Marky Thorn?
Melwithorn.
Melwithorn. Sorry. Yes. I think we're on our last clue, but my companion here seems he's had a day.
These leafy beds aren't always what they seem, Alistair.
Yes, I'm aware of that, Meepo. So
Maybe
what
Melwithorn is
colleges
an
are you?
illusion.
And he's trying to just ignore Meepo. What colleges are you planning to join?
we're both hoping to join Witherbloom.
Really? I am too. That's amazing. Yes. I think I'm supposed to be helping someone in the kitchen right now. Meepo, why don't we go help?
All right.
You see the girl speaks up, Alistair, and she says, "Nice to meet you."
It's nice to meet, nice to meet you too.
Oh,
That's what we call in the biz a meet cute. As the two of you head inside, Lavinia and Cask are being handed their drinks and sandwich.
So you need help? you need help to organize?
no, it's all done. Thank you.
Are there any more sandwiches?
Oh yes, darling. Would you like? I've got frog legs on toast.
Then I'll skip the toast. Give me those legs.
Oh, here you go. She just hands you the basket. Well, it looks like you folks are all done with your scavenger hunt. What are you gonna go do next?
Oh, we don't have to like go back to anybody. We could just do whatever now.
Oh, I guess you're right. I suppose you should report back to Professor Sharkbeak and get your schedules and other things like that.
People call him Sharkbeak.
Sharp beak.
Oh, I swear that's like the third time I thought I've heard someone say Sharkbeak.
Don't they know he's an owl, though?
Well, he's an owlin. Haven't you ever met an owlin before?
So why not call him Owlinbeak?
Well, that's not his name. Why not call you Bleepo?
Because
How
that's
did you
not
know?
my name.
Exactly. His name is Sharpbeak.
That makes
Her
sense.
name is Sharpbeak. Sorry.
I think we should head out of here. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go talk to Sharpbeak.
Before we could talk to Sharkbeak, we've got to make sure that we collected all the pamphlets.
I'm sure we could collect all the pamphlets afterwards as well. The pamphlets weren't for the scavenger hunt. I just wanted them because they look nice. I can make a collage out of them later.
What if there's more clues for like a secret scavenger hunt?
I
Oh,
think
well.
the only people that we haven't talked to are the ones sitting right across the way.
Oh, there's lots of people you haven't talked to.
Yeah, there are
In
tons
the
of people in
immediate
here.
vicinity.
But this is only the first floor.
Summer, you
Y'all
totally
got any
just, like,
pamphlets?
I have to digress here, like completely breaking the fiction. You just reminded me of when I was a freshman in college, and I went to like one of the like intro fair type things, and somebody had all these little card things that had like posters, like music and movie posters on them. I collected like 500 of them and decorated my room with them.
I'm also gonna break a roleplay immersion. Nick, are you aware that you have the same tokens on the map?
Yeah, I think I did it a couple times. It's okay.
That's my kind of map making.
Some students
Mirror image.
might look similar. You don't know. Maybe they have a simulacrum. You don't know.
But if
What if they're twins?
What if
Nothing
they're
is real.
twins?
It's all illusions.
Summer and I went there.
I
at the
did
same
notice that I put them both at like the same tables, just like opposite each other too.
Yeah.
time.
I like
it's
the
a minor
idea.
illusion
I
because they
like-
want to
I
talk
was-
to themselves.
I like the idea of maybe like there being four of somebody at one table studying.
Playing Uno.
But yes, I did notice that on accident. But it's
Okay.
okay. There's
You
lots
know,
of
it's-
students here.
It's canon now. They're twins. I won't accept anything else.
There you go. They just hate sitting with each other. So as
Am I on a different map than everyone else? Because I'm not seeing duplicates.
no, there's
There's one
there's
up
one
here.
here.
You just
And
gotta
then there's
zoom
the other one
way
over
out to see
here.
it.
One here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
all a test.
So, as you guys are like leaving the cafe, and making your way back up towards the Hall of Oracles, the joyous and energetic atmosphere of the first floor is shattered by panicked shouting. And you hear this scream from someone as they say, "That trunk!" And they point down the stacks as somebody run past you, and they're shouting, "That trunk has teeth! Please, anyone stop it!"
The what has teeth?
That trunk has teeth.
Are they referring to the dryad?
Nope. I'm gonna move you guys. I'm gonna move you guys about there. I want to
Trunk has
up
teeth.
this.
I have a feeling there's
Oh.
a venture afoot, friends.
Why would we need a turn order?
Because I need you all to roll initiative, please.
How fun.
Oh, that's just silly.
As chaos erupts in the library, students stream in all directions, their books and papers flying as they shout in fear. You can see that the only faculty mages in sight are trying to deal with the panicked students. And you can't just let some monster ruin the first day of classes,
Jesus.
so it's time to step up, y'all.
Natty 20.
Ben, you are so good at rolling that.
Yeah, that 20 is when they absolutely don't matter.
What'd you get, Lucas?
I got a 6.
Okay.
It's starting already, Nick. When
Hey,
it
we're learning the
matters,
pattern.
my dice are
6,
going to the
8,
tank.
10.
Let me grab my.
Actually, I don't remember the last time I rolled a nat 20 on an attack.
Yeah, that's my
That's a
job.
big mood.
That's my job. I get the nat 20s on attacks.
Correction, that's Rafal's job.
That's true. Well, no, Iskari got plenty. All right. Alistair,
Yes, we're
you are
having
up first.
tree.
What would you like to do?
Well, do I even see the thing that's, scaring everyone?
The thing that seems to be scaring everyone is coming from this stack.
Okay, so the map is so big I didn't even see you ping.
Oh, that's not because of any. That's because I was on the GM layer, actually. It's coming from this stack right here.
Over there. Okay.
Okay,
Okay, can you see my
So-
ruler?
I can.
Cool.
You can say it
In-
rules.
That case, the very first thing I'm going to do, because I wasn't prepared for combat, is I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
What does it look like as Alistair casts the spell? I should have asked you. You've been asking you guys that question this whole time.
Nothing.
So, in this case, it literally looks like armor envelops him. Like he has a staff that he's been carrying around, it's like a walking stick. But, that's not unusual at this sort of place, so no one really paid attention to it.
True.
And it's kind of an old, gnarled stick like you'd find in a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And as he strikes it on the ground, all of a sudden, like this black leather-like armor just ripples out from the staff and covers his body.
Cool. Kind of
Like Bayonetta style?
Yeah, I was gonna say, or Sailor Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sailor Moon.
Never seen either of
Magical
those.
transformation.
We're just gonna go with kind of like a moss or a vine like wrapping itself around him, but it's like a black, almost decayed looking thing.
All right. Would you like to move?
He's going to step clear just a little bit over there and sort of take a position where he can maybe see if something comes running out.
All right. You hear some commotion
Yeah, it's definitely not like that.
That's what Meepo sees, though.
Yeah.
Meepo vision.
All flashy to Meepo.
You hear some commotion coming from the stacks. Meepo, you're up.
Meepo's going to start just sprinting that direction to get a better vantage point of whatever the heck's going on. So 30 to there, and since he still can't see down the way, he's going to just double move.
God, this map is a lot bigger than I fucking realized. All right, when you get to there, Meepo, you can see this like a trunk that you would put like all of your books and clothes and other stuff like that. Seems to be have come alive and is has teeth and a tongue as it is seems to, well, I mean, make me an Arcana check.
12?
You have heard of these creatures called mimics.
There's a box, a mean angry box, a mimic box. It's looking hungry.
And he's just going to start like shakily holding up his wand, and it's just like clearly wobbling, but because he's unable to cast a spell this round, he's used his action. That's his turn.
All right, Lavinia.
Alrighty.
You hear Meepo shouting about a mimic?
About a mimic, a box. Alright, so she's gonna follow Meepo's lead, except she's gonna go this way. Let's see. How do I track move it? With shift?
With right click.
As I move?
Right click.
Right. Okay, got. That didn't work.
So if you hold, so left click, hold your token, right? And
See,
then
I'm trying
as
to-
you move,
there we
you
go.
right click it.
So we're going. It's not working for me. That's not where I want it to go.
Are you playing on a trackpad?
No, I'm playing on my mouse. The movement's like inverted.
Where would you like to go? Each square is 5 feet.
I know, I'm counting myself. She's gonna double move as well and move all the way over here. That's like 50 feet.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can absolutely move over there.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right. Everyone say hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey.
I just came over to grab some stuff.
What?
I just came over to grab my bag of meds and stuff.
Oh, okay.
To do some stuff.
I was gonna say, aren't you working right now? Is it your lunch break?
Yeah, it's my lunch break.
Okay. Well,
I love you.
I love you. You're gonna love this VOD,
Is
by
that
the way.
Elric on the other side of the college?
You're gonna love this VOD.
Elric would do so well here.
Yeah.
Very clearly they would.
No, we're playing Strixhaven.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. They're saying that Elric would fit in here.
Oh my god. Say that.
You guys are gonna make her cry.
I know.
Anyways,
Good tears, I hope.
good tears, absolutely. Lavinia, that is your movement and your action. Would you like to bonus action do anything? Oh, she said BRB. Guess not. Cask.
Not at level 1.
Kesk would like to move his little legs as far as his little legs will go. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to try to hop up on this table to get some height.
All right, make me an acrobatics check. Don't roll a 1.
14 on the die.
All right,
17.
you're good.
Yeah, the chair almost slips out. Oh, jeez. And I will look at Lavinia, even though she's not here, and I'll say, "For you, friend, shine like a star." And I'll give her Bardic Inspiration.
All right. Well, she has been inspired.
That's my turn.
All right, Alistair Crawley. Time to be a hero.
Okay, can I see this thing?
From where you are, not yet. It is behind the stacks still.
Okay, then I'm going to move as far as I can this way, which is like 30 feet. Can I see it now?
I'll
I'm gonna say no.
say because you didn't use 20 feet on your last turn, I'm gonna give you 20 more feet of movement. Like you could have backed up more that way. I think which is kind of what more you were intending. So I'll give you that.
Yeah, I wanted to get a good spot for it to see
Yeah.
it where I wasn't particularly close to it.
Yeah, so I'll give you that 20 extra feet. From there, you can kind of see it. It has a partial cover.
Okay, well that won't matter because I'm tolling the dead.
So yeah,
So I need a wisdom save.
wisdom save. You got it, sir. It got a fucking 5.
That's a fail. Has it taken any damage?
It has not.
Okay. Well, it's still going to take 1d8.
Summer, you get a D6 of inspiration.
Well, thank you.
All right, and there's
7 necrotic damage, and basically, as he takes his staff and points it at this creature, this ominous tone rings in the vicinity, but it seems to be focused on this creature, and you can see it vibrating in pain, and this black oily smoke rolls off of it.
yeah, and you can hear this tone reverberates through the whole dome up through the ceiling. Cool. That is the end of your turn. Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right, it is the Mimic's turn. It's going to move. It's 15 feet. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Oh, mistakes were made.
And it is going to lash its tongue out at you. Cask. That is a... Oh, wait. It has... That's a 14 to hit you.
14 hits. But I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs and make him re-roll the re-roll the attack.
He already rolled it at disadvantage, so...
Oh, damn. Never mind.
Yeah, that was
I'll
at
take it.
disadvantage already. So that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage. Oh my god, this thing hits like a fucking truck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and 4 points of acid damage?
Are you joking?
No, I am not.
Damn it,
Cask is
Nick, I had a
unconscious.
plan.
As this thing bites into Cask, he seems to he sees the sight of his own blood and falls unconscious on the table.
I think he slips and hits his head on a book or
Ooh,
something.
there you go. Yeah, it bites your leg and then you slip and you whack your head. So Cask is out cold on the table. Meepo, it's your turn.
Meepo's just going to start screaming out loud. I'm not going to try to replicate it, but a high-pitched squeal is escaping from his mouth right now. He's going to take a half a step forward to step around Lavinia to get clear line of sight, and he's just reaching up towards his necklace, and without looking at which colored scale he's grabbing, he's just going to launch a bolt of energy at this thing.
Okay,
A couple of different colored scales.
so what does this mean?
So this is Chaos Bolt, the spell.
Okay, Chaos Bolt. Awesome.
Does an 11 hit?
No, its AC is 12.
So nothing's going to happen then.
Did you
The
use
bolt
your Bardic
just
Inspiration
flies by
already,
him.
Brian?
Did I get one?
Nope.
I gave it to you before you went into the light thing.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, then I would like to make use of that.
I'll
Adding a
allow it.
D6 if that's still good.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Does a
Let it be my
13
one
hit?
thing I do before I
13
die.
absolutely does hit.
Then that is going to be 11 points of cold damage to it.
As you shout out something about it hurting your new friend Cask. What does it look? So you grab your necklace, what does it actually look like when you cast your magic?
So, like, as his hand grasps around this white dragon scale, this energy erupts from his offhand, at just erupting this burst of white cold energy escaping from the tip of his wand, where he's got it focused and doing his best to point this energy out towards this entity that just killed his new friend Cask, to freeze it solid as best he can for 11 points of cold worth.
All right, yeah, it took all of that.
And then he is just scrambling back in a panic, and that's his turn.
Lavinia, are you back? Yes, you are.
Yes. I'm thinking there's so many things I could do.
Did you see you got inspiration from Cask
I
before you
did.
went down?
Yeah, and I'm gonna use that actually. I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right, fire away.
There's a 19 hit
Oh yeah, it does.
for 19 damage.
Lavinia, how would you like to do this?
Oh yeah. I figured that this thing didn't have a lot of health, so I'm like, I'll risk it. So she kind of just points. She just like finger guns at it, and just kind of like cocks her hand back, and like this bolt of light just shoots out. It's like a bright yellow light just shoots out of her fingertip and just explodes on impact on this thing.
It's so anime, I love it. as this chest just like shatters into pieces. You can see from inside there's just like blankets and sheets and other kind of like haphazard like props like from the LARPing guild like just strewn about as it's like destroyed. And yeah, it's still your turn. That was your action.
So are we out of combat though?
Not while he's making death saving throws. But so because the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna have Cask do a death saving throw, please.
I'm going to use my inspiration and see if I can not die.
Can you use Bardic Inspiration when you're in combat?
He
No,
had
I have
inspiration from when he did his
Oh,
song.
oh shit, that's right.
All right. Oh, that was good. I had a 7 and an 18, so that's one success.
One success. Alistair has a solution for this. Is he back? He is here. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I was muted.
You're good. Do your thing.
Yeah, so now, okay, I guess I need to ask. Do I have a solution for this given that I'm not technically in Witherbloom yet?
Yeah, that comes from your Samsaran racial trait, I believe, doesn't it?
Oh, well, I have a different solution because I have the Witherbloom.
The way
Strixhaven
I
initiate.
understand the initiate is like,
yeah,
that's
I'm giving you guys the initiate stuff right now, absolutely. But I thought you were going to use something else.
Okay, so as this creature's now dead, I kind of like take a second to look around and see, is there any other danger? Like, is Aurora safe? Is there anything else going on?
The danger seems to have seems to have been it.
Okay, and just to make sure Aurora's safe.
Yes, she is. You can look.
Okay.
Looking back, you see she could actually see you from the table. She's still like hiding behind.
Even better. So I step up and I see Cask. I'm like, it's always so curious. This fine line between what is alive and what is dead. And I reach down and place my hand on his chest. And cast Cure Wounds as my once every long rest ability.
Absolutely. And there's this like green energy that infuses into Cask as he breathes his breath, and the wounds from the bite on the mimic seem to heal up around him. And now we are out of initiative.
I swear that doesn't happen always.
Perhaps
Thank
it
you,
would be best
Alistair.
to keep your distance from creatures such as this. They are quite dangerous.
To be fair, I didn't see there was a creature down there, so it snuck up on me. Sorry.
You should probably be best avoiding and keeping clear of all furniture going forward. Just to be safe.
As you guys are saying this, you see Professor Sharpbeak comes like flying in, and her feathers are all ruffled, and she is all out of sorts. But she lands and she says, "Woo, students, well done!" And she's like, "Such bravery in this incoming class, and what a bizarre occurrence! I can't remember any of those old costume trunks ever bearing a hint of magic, let alone that manner of transmutation. I will be having a word with the equipment managers over at the Rose stage. They're supposed to keep this sort of thing from happening. But well done, all of you, for dealing with the danger."
It
No
seemed like the
problem.
thing to do. Everyone else seemed to be running, and, well, it just seemed right.
Was this a part of the scavenger hunt?
No, not at all. But she reaches into her bag and she says, "For your troubles," and she hands you each a platinum piece. And she says, "Thank you again for your help, and welcome to Strixhaven. Be careful. These things happen sometimes."
I will
You're
take
saying
that. It is advice. Thank you, Professor.
You're saying it's not unusual for entities to attack students.
Oh no! These kinds of accidents happen from time to time at a magic school. Injury, even death.
So all your furniture gets hungry.
Well, this one's definitely out of the ordinary and very strange.
What is done with the students who die?
Usually we send them back to their families.
You don't study them.
I guess it depends on the nature of the death.
Seems like a waste to just send them back.
You are a ray of sunshine, aren't you?
Well, I just think it's wise to take every advantage to study death.
And do you wax poetic about it?
I don't know what you mean. I don't wax anything.
You seem to be one that likes to use his words to express how he feels. Or thinks.
He
I-
actually doesn't talk that much.
You don't have to talk to express in such a way. Though the most powerful orators do.
I enjoy discussions about serious topics. But, yes, anyway, would you like us to take the creature?
Well, I will deal with this. Though, if anyone would like, you can make me perception checks to examine the creature further.
Cask
Definitely
is going
doing
to try
that.
to get off the table without embarrassing himself anymore.
Luveni will hold her hand out to him to help him down.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. I made a fool of myself in front of everyone.
You have a hell of a headache, Cask.
Yeah, I have to imagine my healing magic isn't actually, like, fun healing magic.
No, it's like the natural healing processes of the body. So like it's like using your body's own energy to heal. So you're in a lot of pain still.
It's like
It
an
just,
iron taste in your mouth.
It just compresses the timeline for the healing.
So like yeah, your lactic acid has already set in and everything.
Okay, I'm gonna do a roll just to see if I fall. Okay, no, I'm good.
So Lavinia and Meepo, you do notice that the trunk's wood and leather seems to have been rubbed with a black oily substance.
Huh. Um, can I? This is gonna be super weird, but I have an iron pot in my inventory. Can I put some of the black substance in the pot?
Sure.
Eat.
Is you just like lean down and like scoop it in?
Yeah. No, not even like using a tool or anything. She's using her hands.
Oh yeah, absolutely. While Alistair and Professor Sharkbeak are talking, you're able to scoop it in.
And here you said you weren't a collector.
I I am a collector. I see. I'm collecting things. I didn't have any things to collect beforehand.
I appreciate your aptitude for something potentially valuable.
And she'll hold the pot that now has the goop in it out to Meepo. Look at this.
You think it tastes as gross as it looks?
Maybe it kind of looks like tar, or maybe ink. She'll pull out. She has a bottle of ink and like compares the two consistencies.
Yeah, it's not as liquidy as ink, but it definitely is like oily like it, you know.
Can I try to light it on fire?
Do you have fire?
I have a tinder
Meepo
box.
does.
Of course, Meepo has fire.
Meepo can do a firebolt if that idea is vocalized.
I have a tinder box. I was just gonna pull out a match.
I have a cigar.
How do you attempt to try to set it on fire?
If there's any left on her hand, she's gonna try to set that on fire.
Okay. You like hold it up and try to set it on fire, and it doesn't seem to be like catching. Like some of the goop just like comes off of your hand and just like puts out the match.
Interesting. So it's not a type of oil. It's not flammable. It's not ink. It's too thick for that. What is this?
I have an iron stomach. I can taste it and see if I can get some more nuanced notes from it.
She'll hold like the substance covered hand and be like, just go ahead.
Cask licks her hand.
It tastes awful.
Worse than the healing magic.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, no, not good, not good, not good.
Does he throw up from it?
Make me a con save.
All right, is this poison?
Yes.
All right, I have advantage. Ah. Oh, I'm glad I had advantage because Cass probably would have died. 14.
You almost throw up, but you managed to, hold your lunch. You
She-
managed to hold your frog legs.
Crunchy frog legs.
True.
That's important. Crunchy.
Yes,
Lavenia's like observing him. Can I make a medicine check on him after he's consumed that?
Sure.
Yeah, now that Alistair sees what's going on, he's definitely going to do that too.
So she's gonna look at him, be like, "Do you feel anything? Like, do you feel ill?"
definitely feel ill. It's one of those substances that as soon as it hits your stomach, your body wants to get rid of it.
Do you think it has anything
Do you have
to do
any-
with that black goop you just licked?
Oh, definitely. It's definitely the
You-
black goop.
Is there any
Poison, maybe?
tingling in your limbs?
Do you feel faint or just nauseous?
Nauseous.
Does
The-
it hurt?
The two of you also know that dwarves might not be the best test subjects for these kinds of things because of their hardy nature.
Mm. She'll hold her hand out to Meepo as well. Do you mind? She's doing a hypothesis right here by this thing's dead body.
Not at all. Help yourself.
No. You try it.
Oh,
Dwarves have very
I
hardy
thought you
stomachs.
just said he was not feeling good and tingly because he licked that. That seems like a
but
bad idea.
Yes, but he's a dwarf. They have better stomachs than we do.
Won't that
Alistair's
make
like
it worse for Meepo?
Alistair
don't
like
know.
gets a little bit on his fingertips from her hand, and like rubs it and smells it and tries to do an Arcana check.
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
I did. It was 19.
Oh, I see that now. It doesn't appear to be like magical in any sense. And as you're kind of doing this, Professor Sharpbeak, you can see that she waves her wings, and her eyes turn this like blue color with these runes in it, and she's looking at it and she says, "Whatever it is, not magical." But yeah, it just appears to be this like, it's just this like, it almost like Summer said, it's almost like something you would like lacquer like wood with, you know, but it's like blacker and like a little grosser than that.
And obviously not supposed to be there.
Yeah. Could be what was used. Whatever magic maybe that was there seems to have been used up.
Mm.
Alistair,
That's interesting.
looking at it, it seems to be like the mix of something that was natural and something arcane, possibly.
I have to remember this. An ointment that can animate things could be very useful.
Paint that makes boxes go hungry.
Lavinia, did you get a good sample of that?
She's gonna hold the pot out to him. It's like a quarter full. She scraped all she could off of that thing.
Excellent. Now, if only we had... Well, I think we may have to join up with the horticultural group, whatever they were called.
Well, we can't guarantee that it's like a plant though, or
No,
from a plant.
But anyone who brews potions will have what we need to try to understand it better.
Well, but horticulture isn't really potions. They have the ingredients for potions. I'm sure Professor Sharpbeak, sorry, is there a club here that specifies in like brewing potions, or perhaps a teacher we could speak to?
I'm sure there is. Let me look.
We're going off the rails right at the beginning. You gave us liquid. We're going to chase that shit to the end of the earth.
You've got two characters
So
who are like
the
obsessed with death and dead things.
Fantastical
So like,
Horticulture Club. There's the future entrepreneurs of the university. There's the student mages of faith.
so
Doesn't
what I'm
doesn't
is
appear to be
no.
a specific one. There are specific teachers that do teach potions and other things like that. She refers you to Professor Onyx.
Professor Onyx, just spelled like the stone is.
Yep. I believe she should be the right one to ask about any kind of potions of necromantic sorts of origins and such.
I was writing that down. Thank you. Also, we finished our scavenger hunt.
Woo, well done. Did you collect all of your the few trinkets along the way?
We sure did.
Excellent. Well,
And Miko definitely starts waving the pennant.
very good. You are able to do. You have the rest of the day to do it as you will. Here are your schedules, and she hands you out just a generic schedule for a first-year student. So there's courses like Arcano-Botany for beginners, basic magical auras, beginning computational magic, beginning inkomancy, history of magic and art, and introduction to archaeomancy, as well as your generic required course of magical physiologies. So magical physiologies is the only course you're required to go to. The other ones are optional, with which you would like to study.
We have phys ed.
Magical physiologies. It's the study of creatures, pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
So it's biology.
It's biology.
At
But
least
it's
it's not
magical
chemistry.
biology. Hey, don't you be bad mouthing chemistry.
I have never taken chemistry, and I'm proud of that. Because I'm terrible at math.
I
Math
like-
and science, no thanks.
Chemistry was fun, but the math of was a little bit hard, like balancing the equations and stuff like that. Like that could get complicated, but it was fun.
I instead took a forensic science class.
As a chemical engineer, you're both breaking my heart.
I mean, I only took chemistry in high school. Like I enjoyed it though. All right. So you guys do have the rest of the day, or we can time skip.
Skip time?
Or we could pause here for the night, because I did just realize we only have like 15 minutes left.
So much you could do in 15 minutes.
It's totally up to y'all.
We find all the rest of the pamphlets.
Yes.
Okay,
pamphlet
I will give
discovery
you the
time.
list of all the clubs. Okay, so
You know what we can do? We can
Can you
go and
also
look
give us
for
the
all the trash
NPCs
cans.
that are related to them?
yes, I can. So,
Sweet.
you know what? We will go through each one, and I will show you who you interact with. So, let me find each of these people on my map here.
The best of the side quests.
Actually, that one you're not going to find that guy if you are you only sticking to the first floor.
No, there's so much to discover.
So on the second floor, you run into. Did that move everyone? There we go. That moved everyone. You run into a Minotaur. And I believe, let me find her.
He looks so nice.
So Drasimir is soft-spoken, that many of his peers must ask him to speak up to be understood. And he is a member of the Dead Languages Society. And you actually catch him studying his second greatest love, which is poetry, up here in the stacks of some of the older books.
Out of curiosity, what is considered a dead language?
Depends what universe you come from, I guess. But you know, certain languages like Sylvan, Draconic, you know,
I speak Draconic.
you know, things like that are considered more rare languages.
I speak Draconic and Celestial and Common, of course.
But Drasimir also does technically work here at the Biblioplex as a book clerk, and is currently putting away books. But that is your member of the Dead Languages Society. If you would like to interact with him. Let me see, who's next? So we did the Distinguished Society of Fine Artists. There is... let's see. This guy over here is a Loxodon gentleman that his name is very hard to say without a trunk, but his name is Badum Souvige, but he goes by Rampart for those that don't have a trunk. And he is a member of the Dragon Chess Club.
Missed all the cool ones.
We were right by him,
They
too.
were there. You guys just didn't talk to them.
They heard we were collecting pamphlets and they said nothing.
They were also on the scavenger hunt too.
Okay, so how are these new students part of clubs already?
They probably shouldn't be, but I'm making them part of
They
it.
enrolled early.
Yeah.
Overachievers.
They got all the good clubs first.
Yeah. Let's see here. Rampart is also part of the Dragon's Guard Historical Society, which is like a history club. And he also... Let me find his page. Yeah, he's just kind of a nerd. He's just like, he likes chess and history. He does attend all of his classes clad in gilded centuries old plate armor with an immense and similarly decorated sword strapped to his back.
Did
So
you
he's
just say
a
liking
fancy
history and
nerd.
chess makes you a nerd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bastard.
But that is those two clubs. Let's see. One of the guys that was sitting over here at the cafe. Over here. Sorry, it is going slow on me. Do the thing. There it goes. So this is Grayson Wildmere, and he's a member of the Future Entrepreneurs of the university. The Future Entrepreneurs Club. These enterprising students discuss business theories.
So it's FBLA, basically.
Yeah, that is a trust fund baby you were looking at right there. He comes from...
Yeah, no, he looks like
He
it.
comes from old money.
Future entrepreneurs?
The Future Entrepreneurs Club.
I look forward to beating this guy up.
He's very rich.
All the more reason for
His
it.
father will hear about
His
that.
father will hear about that. Okay. You already met Xanther Bowen. He was a part of the Intramural Gymnastics Club. There's also the Intramural Silk Ball Club, and you met Mel Lithorn, who is a member of that.
Sorry, the intramural what club?
Silk Ball Club. These hardy athletes train together and compete in the rough and tumble game of silk ball, which is played in muddy fields with balls made of spider silk. It's football.
Interesting.
So, yeah, Melwathorn is a jock.
I figured. However, Xanther is not the kind of jock that I took him for.
No, Xanther's like supposed to be like the popular kid. Like he's just like popular, in general. You know how there was that one popular kid who wasn't an asshole.
Yeah.
He's the prom king.
Exactly. That's exactly who he is.
He probably does community service, and everyone loves him for it.
Weirdly enough, Lorene, who you met out front, if you remember.
Yes.
She
She seemed very hoity-toity.
She's a member of the Intramural Water Dancing Club.
Not surprising.
These swimming enthusiasts combine their athletic skills with the finesse of artists as they choreograph water dances to the latest popular songs.
And her name is Lorene.
Her name is Lorene. Lorene Arneza. You met Cataris, who is a member of the LARP Guild, the live action role playing guild. There's Xanther is also a part of the Mage Tower cheer squad.
I love that.
You met Quintilius, who is part of the Play Actors Drama Guild. Let's see. I don't think.
I'm really sorry. Could we get Lorene's name?
Oh, is it not showing?
No.
Oh, I didn't.
Not for me, at least.
No, I didn't have that part. There we go.
There it is.
There was a very buff dwarf over here.
I missed the dwarf. Where?
You were too enamored with the gnome.
Shift. There we go.
Oh, Greta.
Yep. So Greta over here, she's a member of the Iron Lifters Society, and their body.
Oh, she wouldn't like me.
She's a musclehead. They're bodybuilders that support each other. She is hoping to be part of Lorehold, and she is a bit of a party animal and likes to hang out at the tavern, drinking and carousing. Let's see. We have met Aurora. She is a member of the Strixhaven Show Band Association. And so our boy Alistair would have learned that if he got the balls to go talk to her. If not, somebody else could go talk. Let's see. Where is Mina?
I love how much is put into this.
Mina is the lovely white-haired girl over here that you guys asked about earlier. And she is a member of the University Star, the school newspaper. And Melwithorn, who we already met, the Dryad, is also a member of the Student Mages of Faith. These pious students of many faiths gather to share prayers and theological debates and to celebrate one another's high holidays. And those are some of the extracurricular activities that you can do here at school.
Thank you for indulging me.
There's also
That's a lot of
jobs
sampling.
that you can get if you want to get a job.
That's the most notes I've ever taken. Jeez.
I have a whole page just
I've got 2 pages.
and these NPCs. Haven't taken this many notes in a hot minute.
That's a lot of names.
It's good to know the names.
Agreed.
I've read them in pencil, so I'm gonna have to go back over them with pen so I can see them properly.
I'll turn on. I put all of these in the journal. So if I just hit show to players, it'll start. It'll just. Oh yeah, okay. You guys are going to have to close these on your own, but
Oh God.
I'm gonna start showing these. I should have done this from the start. My bad. I'm just gonna.
Oh, she's hot.
I'm gonna show you the people that you met. Let's see. I already did Quint, and then you guys met Urs MacTalk, and you met Xanther. And then you also met Professor Sharpbeak. And we heard the name of Professor Onyx, so I'm going to go ahead and show you hers.
Oh,
She
she's
looks
definitely the Snape
terrifying.
of this
I
universe.
love it.
So there you guys go. There you go. That should help with your notes.
We're gonna have to name the twins eventually.
One of us is bound to talk to them. My
So we're
money's on
getting
Nico.
together to throw a party.
We're collecting names for a party.
Oh, are you going to Xanther's party?
Slovenia doesn't know what happens at parties, but boy, will she go to Xanther's party.
She really wants to go to that party.
She doesn't give a fuck about Quintilius.
Oh no. No. That was my goal. That was fun. I had a lot of fun. Like I was just like, I know how to play these people.
Ryan, I love your crazy characters.
You didn't share Aurora.
I thought she was the very first one I shared. I thought. Oh no, you know what I did was I went in and hit edit and then I did it in there, but like I was like, oh, that's gonna take forever. But she's not the first on the list, so that's why I did it with her. There you go. There's Aurora for you. I left her a little mystery for you to figure out later.
Aurora Luna Winterstar.
Yep, she's part of the show band.
Unless these people are all just illusions.
That part was fucking hilarious, man. I loved it. That was great.
Meepo is now one of my favorites of your characters, Ryan.
For real. I like you guys all did a good job for just like doing this on the spot. Like that felt like we had been planning this for a while, you know what I mean? Like that was awesome.
It felt like such a penultimate, just like the high school anime episode shenanigans.
It definitely
With
had
Alistair is like the prodigy who does everything right, looking down at the other idiots in his class. But he's like, but it's a team project, so I have to use them to get my grade.
They're idiots, but they're my idiots.
my useful idiots. Yes. Yeah, him and Quint are going to be rivals for sure. Like Meepo's the comic relief.
Let's see, old Mace Daddy's got working for him. I'm like, he can be a charismatic idiot.
I feel like Cask is our Raph. He's our Raphael.
What are you talking about? No.
Little rough around the edges, but he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah. Except for he falls on desks like a dumbass.
I mean, he got bit by a massive mimic chest thing first.
Yeah, if I would have went up on the desk, I would have been fine.
It's kind of funny because you have like one of the higher HP totals in the party. Like that, what I hit you with literally would have killed.
It would have killed Alistair.
It would have
and
killed
Meepo.
Alistair and Meepo. Or no,
Yep.
because I did 13 points of damage, I think, total. So it would have been 1 point shy of killing Meepo, but it absolutely would have killed Alistair.
Yep. But Ben plays way smarter than me, so.
When you have a squishy wizard, you learn to stay in the back.
Yeah, 5 HP is 5 HP. Man, well, that was fun.
That was
I
fun.
had fun.
I can't wait to play it again.
It's like, Western Campaign, what? We're doing this now.
Mr. Sir, who's that? Don't know him.
I mean, we could finish that Mr. Sir fight, and then we can, do this for a little bit. I'm fine with that, especially because Amanda can't be there.
Yeah, I'm not
this
sure what
campaign-
Scratch would do without Fox.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, I cannot imagine how much fun this will be when Rachel gets here.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh
I was
God.
just thinking this. I'm like, this is chaos. Rachel's gonna love it.
I know.
I can't wait to see what kind of character she makes.
I know.
Chaos
Like-
to 11.
Like everybody makes great characters, but I love Rachel's. They're always so good.
It's true. And here, let me introduce you to Plarg, Dean of Chaos.
He's the dean of the school.
He's the dean of one of the. He's one of the deans of Lorehold, because Lorehold is order and chaos, and so Plarg is one of the deans of the College of Lorehold. Because each school has 2 deans, representing like their duality.
Well, that's great. I chose that one. All right, let's party hard.
Well, there's also Augusta, who's the dean of order.
Yeah, she's the one that let me in, so she's nice.
I'll keep the other ones secret. I'll only show those 2 because I name dropped Augusta.
Well,
I mean, I'm fine with that. Plarg is a wonderful name.
It is good magic.
I'm going to have
too.
to call it a night, guys, but this was a lot of fun.
Good night, Ben.
Night, Ben.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for flirting with me.
No problem. Anytime.
Damn, this was fun. I'm so happy I finally got to do this, because like I was like, honestly, part of me was just like, I'm gonna be good at this. I was like, I got this on lock. I appreciated all the anime references from Alistair's, armored transformation to Lavinia's finger guns.
Alistair is a walking, talking anime.
Seriously,
reference.
I loved it though.
Always brooding.
Lucas, your song, by the way, I fucking loved that, bro.
It was great.
That was
Thank you.
fucking awesome. I don't know where you got that, but that was great.
I think it's an original song for the Tolkien Dwarves.
You just have it memorized?
No, I had it pulled up on the
okay.
second monitor.
Oh, you could have really impressed me there just now.
You know what? If I have the music playing, I can sing it, but doing it without music playing,
You sang
almost
just
impossible.
fine. It was great.
No, like remembering words
Oh yeah.
of songs, I have to have the music playing, otherwise I forget cadences and then I jump to different parts of songs.
It's fair. It's fair. But that was awesome.
I've got 5 more parts to that particular song that I'm going to bring up too. So
I mean, I was so
It's pretty
scared.
amazing on the spot to have it, though.
I know.
Yeah, that was great.
I was so scared you were just gonna let Meepo like just bang on the drum, and I was just gonna go light on Meepo.
I was thinking about it.
We solved your riddle.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I'll keep prepping then for the rest of this.
Please, I love this.
I had fun. Even just running
This
this
is a
was
good time.
fun.
And there's so many NPCs.
There are, and they did a good job of giving me a lot of like pre-generated ones, you know. And then like I also just happen to know a few just cards off the top of my head, and so that's why I was able to like pull professor. Like I knew a professor right off the top of my head, so I was just like, "Yep, that works just fine." And you know, like so it's cool. But like I definitely feel like I'm gonna like want to kind of make my own characters too, I think. But for now, like,
Yeah.
I don't need to, which is kind of cool because this is really how I DM. Like, I have a billion NPCs. You guys know this. So it makes this I feel like a lot of DMs would be like, that's a lot of work. And I'm just like, oh, hey, look at all this work I don't have to do.
Yeah, I think the setting really plays well for us having people drop in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, oh, you just take these students and go do something.
Yeah,
Especially since there's only one mandatory class.
exactly.
It's like, oh, these ones are at this class, so we don't see them because they're at a different time at what we're doing this step right now.
Yeah, or so-and-so's cutting class today. They just stayed home in their dorm. You know? Like,
Cats will definitely be
Or
cutting
this person
class.
got detention. We don't see them. For
Yeah,
like
I will
this
also
amount
be
of
getting
time.
detention.
Class rankings.
you know how many excuses there are for somebody not being there? There's...
It's college, for God's sake.
Exactly. So, yeah.
It could even be, oh, I drank too much.
There's yeah.
Not
Or
going
troll
anywhere.
outbreak.
I decided to play video games all day.
Oh, I have to study for this or
Yep.
that.
Yep. Or I went to work instead of going to class. Definitely did that a few times. Damn. Hell yeah, man. I mean, like, I've been wanting to run, like, magical school kind of something for a long time. So, I'm excited. I even, like, I was just brainstorming ideas. Like, I thought it'd be fun to have, like, a rival college or something like that. So I was,
Yeah.
like, kind of coming up with, like, the rival school and things like that.
Our own Tri-Wizard tournament.
Yeah, man. Oh, like, because then it'd be fun too. Like, if you have like a crush on somebody from like the other school, you know. Exactly. There's so many good tropes here. Think of the memes.
Exactly. I have so many just ruined in my head right now.
I'm ready for them, Summer. I need to see them.
I actually had one immediately for Alistair. Do you guys know what the term simp means?
Yes.
Alistair's a simp.
Oh yeah, 1000%. He better actually be a
He
good
saw-
guy, or I'm gonna kick his ass.
He saw the first goth girl
Yep,
and was like, that one.
that one.
There
I-
could be
I
millions of
made-
other goth girls at this school,
I-
but he chose that one.
I made sure to point her out too, because I was just like, "Oh, this is too easy." Like that character description. I've got you, bro.
She walks by and the Cure starts playing.
Exactly. That's in his head. That's exactly what happens, right?
Wherever she goes, welcome to the Black Parade just kind of follows her.
He's gonna write poems about her. That's why I'm just like secretly. This is like something I think that would be really fun. Is that like secretly Alistair thinks that he's Witherbloom, but he's actually Silverquill. Because he's like a poet.
He gives me Silver Quill vibes.
That's what I'm
because he's
saying.
so pompous.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I think would be awesome, right? It's like he thinks he's all Witherbloom, but he's actually Silverquill.
He's going to go for 2 masters and be a part of both.
He's gonna pull a Hermione in fucking Prisoner of
Time Turner.
Azkaban.
Yeah. I think that would be cool though, right? It's like it's we have 4. If Rachel was Quadrix, we'd have all 5.
Okay, so I actually just heard back from Rachel because I told her I can't wait for her to play to see what kind of character she wants to be. She says she wants to be a bard.
Was she watching the stream at all?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking to her.
She can be Bard. I can switch it up.
You can
We
be
could
a
have two.
bard.
We're
Be
literally
two
all
bards.
spellcasters.
I mean, it's you guys could be whatever you want to be. Lucas, if you didn't like your character, you could change it up. It's totally fine.
No, I don't dislike my character. I was just thinking, it's like, depending. We'll see how it goes, but maybe paladin.
I mean, Cass could be a paladin.
I think maybe. I'll workshop it. I don't like the idea that I stood on a table and almost died to a mimic, and I didn't get to do anything.
I mean,
You
That was
almost pulled a
old-
Fabian Seacaster there.
it's true. I mean, it's not entirely your fault. I rolled really high on those damage
that's why
rolls.
I need to build armor, because Nick, you hit me like a truck, and my dice hate me.
It was one roll.
No.
Do you not have armor in your starting equipment?
I have it. Yeah,
It's leather
That's-
armor,
oh.
though, right?
it's leather armor.
Yeah.
I say that, but I have chainmail, so
Yeah.
that gives me a
it's-
big old boost to my AC.
I've got an AC of 13.
Yeah, it's also level 1, Lucas. Like, it's not your fault you have 10 HP, bruh.
No, it's fine.
Besides, yeah, the Mimic only got one hit off.
That's all I needed.
And then who's that? It's Rachel.
Hello.
Oh no, she's muted.
Classic
Bard, cut your
Rachel.
Oh, Kansas City won?
Oh, she's just listening. Okay.
Oh, sure enough. Chiefs beat the Bills in overtime. Oh my god. Can't believe I missed that. Happens. D&D was fun, though. Worth it.
Honestly, I can't wait to see like the actual like art, if there is any, of the campuses of the different like universities.
There's some, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get a lot of it, because like, yeah, just like, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna grab these whole pieces of art and just like throw this up there, because I'm like, this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous.
So beautiful.
But yeah, you guys will get to travel around and stuff, so, because even just like, yeah, if I take you back like here, yeah, you can kind of see like each campus has its own kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to university, y'all. I'll have to just start throwing in like all the tropes.
Please. I mean, college really isn't that different than high school is.
Nah. Except the nice thing is like you can do things like have sex and it's not weird because we're not talking about teenagers. Or
they could drink.
Yeah, you could get drunk and it's not like one of those like, oh, we're in trouble.
This is
for
morally
drinking.
wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It's no, this is a party at college. This happens. Yeah, but let me know if there's anything you're like, but don't do this.
Meepo actually doesn't know how scantrons work, so no scantron related tests.
Okay, all blue book tests for you. Okay.
He doesn't understand pencils.
Then what does he write with? Does he know how to write?
He dictates his notes.
That doesn't answer my question. Can Meepo read?
Probably not with a 9 intelligence.
I mean, he was reading his note or the clues that you guys got, right?
He's probably slower at reading than the rest of the party. but that's what his flip book's for.
Your guys' stats were amazing.
They were all really good.
I love how Ryan has 3 stats with a -1, but he has like a 20 in charisma. Do you have a 20?
Got an 18 in charisma.
Yeah, you just have a straight 18. Were you able to mitigate the -2 at least?
No, I got a -2 in my strength,
Oh,
-1
God.
intelligence, -1 wisdom.
Nice.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I was surprised I got the bounce.
Wait,
the
so
bounce
what's your
off on the
your
shrub.
dex is 16?
Dex is 17.
17.
Jeez.
So I got good dex, good charisma, and that's it.
An okay con.
Slightly above average con.
That's funny. I mean, it just like those. I feel like those stats actually really fit the clown really
It works
well.
so well for a kobold too.
Yeah, you're like physically weak, but you're like very charismatic, but you're kind of dumb and kind of like not street smart. But you're super cute and adorable. You're like the group's mascot.
Exactly.
Who has their own mascot. Because spoiler alert, if you guys had each tried to pet one, you would have each gotten a cuddly dude, but no one did, so only
Damn
Meepo
it.
got one.
I think it's fitting that Meepo got the cuddly.
I do
He
too.
needs it.
I do
Yes.
too.
Help him with fear-related effects. Just gotta hold on to my teddy bear real quick.
But everyone got their pennant, so you guys always have a torch if you need one. Make sure you put that in your inventories.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Do we have what? 2 humans? I didn't
You
see
have,
what that is.
yeah, Alistair is a human
Um,
and Lavinia is a human.
I thought you said that Alistair
Oh
was
no,
Sam-
Alistair's a
Samsarin?
Samsarin. Yeah, so he kind of looks you like a human, but with
human
like,
adjacent.
yeah, but with like bluish skin.
So what exactly would the amulet be? Like, is it an actual item that's in like that you can add, or
Yeah, the Strixhaven pennant.
the pennant. Yeah, it should be
Oh, I
an
found it.
actual magical item in there. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. Does it require attunement?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't.
Neat.
Neither does the mascot.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how the relationship rules work and stuff like that for you guys, because I didn't quite figure that out yet. But I was like, okay, I got the basic gist of this. We started meeting people for you guys to form relationships with. That's step number 1.
Honestly, the meeting each other's characters went great. It could have been that somebody hated the other person, but no, we started out with Lavinia and Meepo, who could make friends with anybody.
Uh-huh. I was just like, huh, one space cadet meets another? I like it. Let's go with it. And then Ben was just like, I overhear their conversation. I was like, perfect. And I make the NPC leave, and there's Ben. And then I was like, how do I introduce Lucas? I was like, he's a dwarf who won his scholarship through gambling. Well, he's gonna have to convince somebody to let him stay. I was like, they could just run into him at the front. It's perfect. Yeah, that was so much fun. I want to keep playing, honestly.
Me too. I have all of this week off, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my time. And I was like, man, I hope we go overtime in D&D today.
I mean, Nick slowly opens book back up. We could keep playing. I honestly don't got shit to do. Like, Kelsey's working right now, so we could keep playing. We could just say that, Alistair was tired and went to bed.
Well, considering he said that he doesn't like crowds,
It's true.
and then went to university.
Well, I mean, even introverts got to get an education,
True.
But, maybe the three of you... I don't know, Lucas, how are you feeling?
I need to go to bed.
All right, then no, we won't keep playing then.
Yeah, I about passed out like 40 minutes ago. So.
Oh, okay, man. You're good.
How did it go?
Hey, it went
Oh, it
really
was
well.
so fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Sorry I had to miss it.
We're looking forward to when you get to roll up a character for this game.
I'm so excited.
Oh, damn, I'm
I feel like
alone in a parking lot.
I feel like you'll have to watch the stream and then make a character that like fits with the group.
Can I just be a bard? I really like bards.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can do
man.
whatever you want. I'm talking about like personality wise.
Fun thing,
Oh, fuck yeah.
the entire party are spellcasters.
Right now, yeah. There's a wizard,
I
a
have an idea.
sorcerer, a bard, and a cleric.
Sounds like the setup
Is
to a
that
bad
a-
joke.
Can you say that again?
So Lucas is a bard.
Okay.
Ben is a wizard. Ryan is a sorcerer, and Summer is a cleric.
Huh.
And
Can I play broken computer? Broken Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi
You-
that has become sentient.
I mean, you could still play a bard. We could double bard it up.
Oh yeah, honestly, I don't think your party makeup is going to matter much.
No.
All right. Okay.
Like lots of social interactions in this one.
Fuck yeah. I just need that.
Hell, I mean, first day in college, we got invited to a party by a jock.
Oh god, I wish that was actually a thing. I had to fucking join a nerd club to do that.
I mean, you also got invited to join quite a few nerd clubs.
I
We
have
got
all the notes if you
pamphlets.
need the clubs.
Oh god, bunch of nerds.
I would love for her to hold on one second.
Club Rachel.
There's also the
How much
student mages
drama
of
is there?
faith.
I mean, the guy that
How many? Oh,
the guy that invited them was very dramatic, so
I love it.
He had 3 names and was the third of them.
yes, his name is Quintilius.
Quintilius Antiphia Minotaur the third.
Yes.
Is he a gnome?
He's a he's a
No.
human.
He's a human.
Oh,
Douchebag central.
bit pretentious. I mean, sounds like a douchey name. I mean, we were.
We've got to give him a swirly before the end of the campaign.
I decided to just call him Melon.
Okay.
His head kind of does look like a melon.
Yeah, his
I'm sorry I
kind of looks
missed
like a
it.
melon.
That's okay. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Everyone's set in their ways. I'm a senior, and I've constantly said, like, I'm not here. This is the only time I'm doing this. This is my first and last year. And everyone just knows each other, so it's like, okay, I'm clearly someone who pets the cat in this party. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who finds the dog or the pet, and that's the one thing that they do. And it's fine. And I feel like I am just venting, and I'm very sorry. But we won
choose your
second place.
priorities.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I was cross today. I was said that I was unreliable, and I don't need that right now. I just need a little support.
I'll fight them for you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
buddy.
You just need to
No.
roll your d20s.
I do.
Tell them to eat a bag
Roll my
of dicks.
d20 straight into the.
Just, I can't wait to see, like, how many of these characters Rachel tries to fuck. You know what I mean? Like, who is it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Oh no.
Are you gonna play a College of Horror bard?
I kind of want to.
That would
Do
be
it.
hilarious. Oh, I could definitely see her playing somebody who was like had like a repressive parents and who gets to school and then she's like, I'm gonna go wild.
What? How many levels?
Level 1.
We're first level. We fought a mimic.
Lucas almost died.
Hello.
On brand.
Please don't get into the crosswalk. Thank you. Okay. Well, yay! I can't. I want to be a College of Horror bar. Can I be a College of Horror bar?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's
Like, I'm
college,
pretty
buddy.
sure as a level 1 bard, you don't even have to choose a college yet.
I'm pretty sure you choose at level 3.
Yeah,
how
level
it is with
3 is when you get
Paladin.
to-
Yeah,
You
so,
choose.
like, yeah, you could just be a bard. It doesn't matter what college it is.
Oh, that's great.
You could find a homebrew college. Like,
I just really miss playing a bard. I love them. I've only played one, but I love it.
I mean, Panala was awesome.
Mhm.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think we've ever had a bad bard.
That's true.
Yeah. We stray away from the stereotypical when it comes to bards.
Because I'm uncomfortable all the time in that area.
And,
I don't know what Summer's doing.
I mean, I think it's time to lean into it, you know?
I guess, yeah. Okay, funny story. Not really funny story.
Is she gone for everyone else?
Yeah, no. I
She
just,
said, okay, not really funny story, then stop talking.
Was that the
yeah.
story?
Well, the thing is, I'm in a house full of like young college students and whatever, and I hate the fact that I'm saying young college. They're 3 years younger than me. But anyway, I saw one of my teammates' ass, and I have not been able to look at him the same way because he decided to Winnie the Pooh fucking it across like my window of view, and I'm like, why didn't you put on your fucking underwear, dude?
Wow.
I don't
See,
know
when you said that you saw more of your teammate than you thought you did, I thought you meant that you saw his dick.
So,
That's
I
what thought
almost
you
did.
meant.
but it was just
and I
his
get
ass.
uncomfortable.
It
with
was
that.
just ass.
Did you see his like asshole?
No, I saw his ass because he decided to. I don't know what he was fucking doing, but he needed to get to the kitchen, and I'm over there in the little enclave. I don't have a fucking door, and so he's walking across, and he's like, do. I'm like, did I just see one of my teammates fucking ass? And I was this close to seeing his dick. And he's like, no, don't look. No, don't look. I need to do something. I'm like, I still to this day don't know what the fuck he was doing in that sink. And now that I was talking to my friend the other day, I think he was pissing in the sink.
Oh my god.
I just, it's really hard to look at him without not going, I've seen your ass.
Oh my
And
god.
we're not.
You always know the most colorful people.
Oh, Rachel, that was hilarious. Thank you. I'm dying. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how to handle that one. Sorry. I think to settle the score, you have to show him your ass. Right?
All's fair in love and debate.
Yeah, it's a
All's fair in love and ass.
resonant premise on who's the boss.
You have to balance everything back out.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna go feed the dogs.
All right.
Good night, Ryan.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna hop out too. Later, y'all.
Bye.